All right. Oh, hi, Crystal. All right. We are up on the tube. We're going to get up on Tiki Taki. Hold, please, while we do that. And we will see you guys in just a second. Here we go. Good old Tiki Taki. Thank you guys for being patient. Sorry I was a few minutes late. Please forgive my egregious sin of being late, even though I said I was going to be late. So sorry. All right, let's see here. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in, guys. Like that screen, help out with live goal. Let's get things rolling. Welcome on in, guys. Hey, Jackie. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome in. Kasha, Robin, hello. Hear from you too. Okay, cool. That's my hair. My hair is just wild these days. I'm gonna do something about this. Crystal, you need to watch yourself or something. You don't want something to happen like last time, do you? I don't think so. To move you. A gold chest to be pulled and blasting forth with 3 pot. If you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. We're going to start taking guests here very shortly in just a moment. Just hang out 1 second for me. I see we've already got some folks in the box. Just hang 1 second for me. We're going to start taking guests. All right. And they call themselves the nation. That's me. All right, let me pull up my backup account, and then we're going to start talking to some folks. I know that our friend Nemo is on the way as well. Hey, guys. Hello to everybody. All right. We'll stop the music, and then let me... All right. Let's bring up our first guest. America First. Hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you tell me how old you are and what state you voted in, please?
42 in Oregon.
Okay. Cool. We're the same age. So, would you like to discuss one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Trump caused the government shutdown. I don't really think that's accurate.
Okay.
And he's not a fascist as well.
Okay. Well, which one would you like to start with?
Well, he's not a fascist.
Okay, so if you'd like to start there, that's fine. Which of the 14 tenets of fascism is he not currently hitting?
I'm pretty low IQ because I vote for Republicans, so I don't really know what that would be.
But
I never went to college.
okay, I mean, are you just here to be disingenuous, or do you want to have a real conversation?
No, I really don't know what those are. I don't know what the.
Well, okay, all right. Well, I mean, all right. If you're being genuine, I mean, I don't know how you could call Donald Trump not a fascist if you don't know what the 14 tenets of fascism are. How do you define fascism then if you don't know what those are?
From what I understand, fascism is when the state and big business work together, and there's they take the right of free speech, expression, things of that nature, which he hasn't done.
Really?
So,
How many times has he been
more
found?
than that.
Okay. Well, I mean, so there are 14 tenets of fascism, which is the way that we kind of like grade. Not grade is kind of the wrong word, but the way that we assess if someone is fascist. Okay. And just doing one thing doesn't make you fascist. Doing 4 or 5 things doesn't really make you fascist. But doing like 11 or 12 of the 14 makes you fascist. Mm-hmm. Doing all 14 definitely makes you fascist. And Donald Trump really hits all 14 of those things. And when you say, hey, I don't think that he's doing something like, for example, you just said, oh, taking away First Amendment rights. How many times has Donald Trump been found liable in federal court already in the first 9 months of his current term for violating the First Amendment?
Huh?
Sorry, I did. How many times has Donald Trump already been found in federal court to have violated the First Amendment by federal judges?
I'm not really familiar with that. And another thing.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Why are you pivoting away from the question I just asked? I just asked you a question. If you don't know the answer, hold on. Time out. If you
I don't know the answer.
Okay, cool. Then I'll tell you. That's okay. Then I'll tell you. But before we pivot away from that, the answer, we should talk about the answer. So, because if you're going to make a statement like I don't see him doing that, we should actually talk about the fact that he is doing that. All right? So, for example, just a week and a half ago, he was found by Judge Young, a federal judge in Boston, in a 160-page decision to have violated multiple First Amendment rights by stopping protesters at multiple colleges. So not just once, but multiple times violating the First Amendment rights. You can read the decision. It's by Judge William Young out of Boston, who by the way,
rioters. Are you saying that's what you're saying?
No, sir. Just basic protesters. And by the way, not only that, but he's a Reagan appointee. He was a conservative judge, and it's just protesters at colleges finding that they're tamping down on their First Amendment rights.
Okay, so
and that's just one. We could also then go back. Mm-hmm. Then I could go back and we could talk about the fact that he barred the Associated Press from the White House for printing Gulf of Mexico and not Gulf of America. That's a clear violation of freedom of press and First Amendment rights as well.
That definitely isn't. That second one definitely isn't.
Wait a second. Time out. Hold on. Is freedom of press not part of the First Amendment?
I haven't said.
Then why did a federal judge say that it was a violation of the First Amendment and said that the solution was to put the Associated Press back into the White House press pool after Donald Trump demanded that they be removed, and then they had to put the Associated Press back into the White House press pool if it wasn't a violation of the First Amendment? How was it not a violation of the First Amendment? See, I'm not going to let you just move on. You can't say things like he didn't do that.
I haven't even talked.
Cool. Then how is that not a violation? Cool. Then how is that not a violation of the First Amendment? Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Can I speak? Okay,
yeah,
thank
cool.
You. Appreciate it. a libtard is speaking. Anyway,
that's cool, man. I know that you don't like this when somebody actually forces you to like answer for shit.
I'm actually going to speak about the subject. So
okay, cool, awesome. Let's do.
The Associated Press. Okay, so the Associated Press.
Yep.
Wanted to go in there and because it is the Gulf of America now, because it's
except for the fact that the Associated Press is an international.
Wow,
except I know, right? I know, except for the fact that except for the fact that the Associated Press is an international press organization.
This is dialogue with a liberal.
I'm not a liberal. Sorry. Okay, I'll let you talk.
Socialist,
sorry.
Communist, whatever you are.
I'm not a socialist and I'm not a communist, but okay,
whatever.
bud.
Okay,
I know
it is
a
Republican, definitely.
I know I'm not stupid like you are.
Can I finish? Can I talk?
No.
Yeah. So again, the Associated Press, the nature of the conflict was that the Gulf of Mexico is no more. It's the Gulf of America because it was changed by federal, by executive order, and it's been recognized by all institutions of the federal government, and Google changed their maps internationally. It's been recognized. So the Associated Press wanted to keep printing misinformation because it's not the Gulf of Mexico. So he said, hey, you got to get gone until you start actually putting the truth out there. And by the way, it's not a First Amendment violation if they already have tens and dozens of other news organizations that are anti-Trump in the pool. Okay, the only thing Trump has done is added more free speech and more different influencers and journalists into the pool, instead of Joe Biden literally kicking out conservative news organizations, which he did. So that's not pro First Amendment. And these activist judges that want to keep things the way they are, Trump is, he's shaking things up a bit because they have all these norms and all that they literally were upholding to keep the Democrats and the globalists in power, all that stuff. So anyway,
are you done monologuing now? Okay, cool. Anyways, I know, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so once again, everything you just said was completely wrong. Google Maps has not changed their maps internationally. And when you say that it's been recognized internationally, you're just fucking lying. Google Maps hasn't recognized internationally. In fact, when you turn on your VPN and you go to Google Maps, it still says Gulf of Mexico everywhere else in the world. It only says Gulf of America. It only says Gulf of America within the 22 miles that it's recognized within America, because only America can make that change, and international cartographers don't recognize that. The Associated Press is an international news organization, and because the Associated Press is an international news organization, they literally have... I'm in the middle of a sentence now. Hey, did I let you talk? Shut the fuck up now.
No, actually you didn't.
Cool. I did let you talk. I shut the fuck up, and I sat there quiet, and I let you... Hey, bud... I let you talk. Now be a man and nut up and shut the fuck up. Thank you. Anyways.
Okay, soy boy, go ahead.
You can call me all the names you want. I'm still making you look like a fucking idiot. Anyways, the Associated Press is an international press organization. They still have a responsibility to publish the name of the body of water. They still have an obligation to publish the name of the body of water as it's recognized internationally. I'm so sorry that you don't understand that. Also, Donald Trump punitively punishing them because they printed something that he didn't like is literally the definition of going against the First Amendment. See, when the government says you can't go against something that they don't like when you print something that they don't like, that's the definition of the First Amendment. There you go. I'm so glad that we cleared that up. So when you say that Donald Trump is expanding the First Amendment, does that include, I don't know, the Pentagon of the United States of America actually asking journalists to sign a pledge? I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. Shut the fuck up until I'm done or I'll kick you. Shut the fuck up until I'm done, until I'll kick you, and then you can talk, okay? Thank you. Be a big boy, be a man, be a 42-year-old man like we are, and then we can talk. Okay, awesome. I know you're a whiny little bitch, but sit there like a good boy and then you can talk. Anyways, did they just ask every single journalist at the Pentagon to sign a pledge that they wouldn't print things unless the Pentagon actually approved it in advance. And by the way, OAN wouldn't say it. Fox News wouldn't sign that shit. No news organization. The only one that said that they would sign it was Newsmax, okay? This administration wants to tamp down on the First Amendment. They've shown it time and time and time again, and federal judges have said they are violating the First Amendment. So unless you can prove to me that they haven't violated the First Amendment, which, by the way, you can't, because literally Trump's own judges have said that he's violated the First Amendment, I think you're fucking cooked on this one, bro. Maybe you should move on to a different issue. If you want to talk about how he's not being fascist, why don't you go to the 14 tenets of fascism and tell me which one he's not being? Because it sounds like you might need an education in what a fascist is. Maybe you should read up on that before you come up on someone's panel and say that someone's not a fascist, bud. Now you can talk because I'm done talking.
The greatest weapon you have. That's all you have is a freaking mute button and to talk.
No, dude, it's not that I have the mute button. It's just that you. It's just that you seem to not be able to talk. No, you can't. No, you can't because you seem to not be able. No, it's because you can't seem to be able to talk. I'm gonna keep interrupting you because you can't seem to do it. I am absolutely happy to let you talk, but you can't seem to be able to do it without interrupting someone. Do you notice that how when I let you monologue for fucking 2.5 minutes, I sat here and I drank my coffee and I looked at my phone and I waited until you were done speaking and then I let you speak. That's how we have a discussion here. See, on this panel, we have discussions with people for 30 minutes or 40 minutes at a time. I don't dump people every 5 minutes and just cycle through guests. Yeah, that's what we do here. No, I don't. No, I don't.
You're a snowflake.
I'm literally not. You've literally never watched me. So why don't you can go kick rocks. If you don't want to do this, I'm not going to play the see, there you go. All you have is fucking insults. Go to the ad homs, bud. I haven't insulted you personally once. Now have I? That's right. That's what I thought. So anyways, do you want to?
You call me stupid.
I know because you are stupid. Anyways, do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about fascism? Do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about fascism or do you want to be a fucking idiot? Which is it?
I mean, you.
Do you want to talk about fascism or do you want to keep making yourself look like an idiot in front of nearly 500 people? Do you want to keep talking about fascism or do you want to keep making yourself look like an idiot in front of nearly 500 people? Cool, that's what I thought. Anyways, which of the 14 tenets of fascism is Donald Trump not doing? Oh, look, he's really hurt now. Oh, you're gonna flip me off? Oh,
I don't know which one's worse. That forehead that he's trying to hide, or that shitty ass mustache that he's got. That facial hair game is fucking weak, man.
Bro, do you want to grow like you could grow a real beard like Nemo and I? You wanted some tips? We could give you some tips, bro. I mean, if you want.
I don't need tips from little weak girly men like yourself.
Little?
I would just take my hand and crush your face with it. Seriously.
Dude, your voice is way too high to be saying little weak.
That's fine. My voice can be as high pitched as you want, but I'll kick you in your throat.
As high as I want? Wait, no, we aren't at that stage in this relationship, sir. I'm sorry.
No, but the thing about it is, I don't even want to come up and say that, but you guys are literally like,
you didn't want to say it, then why'd you say
it? Because I misspoke.
Yeah, my beard does things to people.
Because I don't really do political violence. I don't do political violence at all.
Other people.
But no, have the strongest beard you want, but you're still a weak little soy man.
Is that why you can't talk about? Is that why you can't?
Upgraded from soy boy to soy man. That's awesome.
Soy man.
See, he even knows.
Hey, listen, you got to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.
Hey,
but at the end of the day,
hey, America First, is that why you can't talk about? Is that why you? No, literally, I've been trying to get you to talk about. I've literally been trying to get you to talk about politics, and all you're doing is being a little bitch and insulting us. So can we get back to talking about politics so that you stop looking like a fucking idiot in front of 460 people now? Cool, awesome. Anyways, back to fascism because that's all I've been trying to talk about here. I know, right? You can keep laughing because all you want to do is insult because you can't talk about this subject because you know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So which of the 14 tenets of fascism is Donald Trump not doing? I'm waiting for your answer. I've been waiting for this answer. Well, okay, so which one specifically? Start with one. Pick one.
Aren't you good at? You're a white liberal, so I thought you were good at.
I've already told you that I'm not a liberal and I'm not white. I'm not white and I'm not a liberal. I'm not white and I'm not a liberal.
You're a Republican?
I'm
So
not
you're
white.
Republican, so you're racist.
You
So you're
don't know
racist.
what a liberal is, and I'm not
You're a
white.
Republican.
I'm
So
not a
you're
liberal, and
Republican.
I'm not
You're
white.
racist.
Dude,
You're racist.
are you
You're a
okay?
Republican. You're a racist.
Dude, are you
You
okay?
are a racist. You're a Republican. You're a racist.
Are you okay, dude?
You're a fascist.
I think
Well,
you
said you're
are you
not
having
liberal,
a stroke?
You're not a Marxist. You're not.
Or dude, are you having a stroke? I think you're not okay.
So what are you? So what are
I don't have to define myself to you. We're talking about fascism. Now, once again, I've asked you, do you know you don't know the 14 tenets of fascism. So it seems like
Name
you're
me
not
about-
prepared to have this discussion. Maybe we should move on to talk about something else that you might be better prepared to discuss. Do you want to talk about something you actually know
Deport the
about?
illegal immigrants. That's
Do you,
what I'm about.
do you, okay, cool. You want to talk about deporting illegal immigrants. Awesome. What is it that you like about what Donald Trump is doing when it comes to deporting illegal immigrants?
Actually, I'm pissed at Trump. He doesn't have kids in cages like Obama did.
Oh, cool. Can you show me proof that Obama did that?
Obama didn't have kids.
Can
in
you show
cages?
me proof that he did it?
Well, there's.
Can
plenty
you
of
show me
They
proof?
were-
Awesome.
hold
If
on.
there's plenty of
Can you
proof,
stop
show
talking?
me.
Can you stop
Nope.
talking?
I'm not going to stop talking until you show me proof that he did it. Show me proof. I'm waiting.
A
Just show me proof.
congressman went-
If there's plenty of proof, show me proof. Oh, you don't like that?
Republican Congress.
I'm waiting until you show me the proof. Oh, a Republican congressman
you did
said that he did it? Cool story, bro. Show me
actual-
proof that he did it.
No, there's video.
Cool, then show me the video. Oh, you don't like
He was
like
being
that?
blocked.
Awesome, show me the video. I'm waiting.
He was.
Nope, show me the video and then I'll let you talk. I'm waiting. Go get your source. Go run. Go do.
I'm not a black.
Go run get your source. I didn't call you anything. I just
not a
said
black Democrat.
go run and get your
I do
source.
what white people tell me to do.
I'm not white.
I don't do what
Go run get your source.
whatever the fuck you
Go
are.
run get your source. I don't fucking care. I'm waiting, dude.
It's out
This
there.
is really dumb. You're making claims now that you can't substantiate. Go. Toot toot. Bup, bup, bup.
Obama had kids.
You can keep saying it all you
Obama
want,
had
but it's
kids in
not
cages.
true because you can just keep
Obama
saying
had
it.
Kids in cages.
Oh, cool.
He did.
Awesome.
He had
That's
kids in cages.
cool. Then show me. You just said that there's tons of sources. So easy. So it should be easy. Should take you like 30 seconds. Show me. You've got camera
Everybody
access and
knows
everything. Oh, cool. Then just make it real simple. Show me. Dude, instead of spending 2 minutes saying it over and over, show me and make me look like an idiot in front of all these people. It's real simple, bro. Go. Come on. I'm waiting. Come on. Pop up.
Obama was a good boy.
We're waiting for the proof. Everybody
Obama
wants
was a
the
good boy.
proof.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't bomb the.
Anyways, we're waiting on the proof. This
Bob
seems.
Brown-
Do you have trouble hearing or understanding? I know that you guys have difficulty understanding things, but I'll say it slower for you, bud, because I know that you're conservative, and this
Obama
is that comprehension is difficult for you guys. Let me say it slower. I would like to see
Brown- he-
some proof that
Obama
that
killed
happened. So please, can you show me a source?
Obama Brown's-
You can just keep saying the
Obama
same thing over and
bombs
over.
Brown children. He does.
Awesome, fantastic.
Obama bombs.
Yeah, you can just keep saying the same thing and pivot. I want proof on your original claim that he put children in cages. Show me. Go. Yeah, you can just. I'm waiting. You can just keep laughing. You know that you're cooked because you
So-
can't. You know that you're cooked because you can't show proof. So why
I
don't you
speak?
just
Can I
admit?
speak?
Nope, you can't actually. So why don't you can talk. You can talk when you admit that you don't have proof, and we can move on from that.
Obama did so much for Libya and
No. I'm sorry. You can't speak until you admit that you don't
Obama
have
killed
proof.
Africans.
You can speak like a good boy.
Obama killed Africans.
No.
Did your white ass just call me a good boy?
What's that?
You just called me a good boy, and you're a white man.
Oh
Seriously-
no. Oh no, I'm not. No, thanks.
Seriously did that.
What's that? What's that? Oh, hey, you want me to?
Seriously call me a good boy?
Hey, you want
like
me
a
to?
dog,
Oh
like
no.
It's
Hey,
1845.
hey, you know what?
Wow.
Hey, you know what?
This is the liberals we be talking about.
Hey, you
bro.
want me to? You want me?
This is the
You want me to take?
tolerant
Hey, and you know
liberals
what?
that love
And
the
you know what? You want me to
blacks.
take a step?
Love
You want me
the
to take a step
blacks.
further? Here you go, bud. This is you. You want to do a dance for us too?
I'm just saying, man. Like, whenever he smiles, like that stupid ass smile,
Yeah.
it's
y'all
it's like
Democrats
it's
were
a mix
racist
of
as
it's
hell,
a
and
mix
that's
of the
cool as-
angle. I'm sorry, sweetie. I was talking. So it's a
Yo,
mix of
yo.
it's like the angle, but
That was
also the fact
racist.
that your facial hair kind of
That
sucks
was
dick.
racist.
So you really give me like, I mean, obviously Alfonso is more handsome than you, but yeah, like it's just got like, I don't know, Timu Carlton.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you can just keep saying the same shit over and over, but if you're not gonna go get proof for us, I mean, you know. Oh, did he run away? Okay, cool. Bye.
Wait, did he try to say that Sweetie was racist?
I think because I said go get the proof like a good boy. I think he said that was racist. Even though I say that to everybody who is up here, regardless of who
like,
they are.
The good boy thing, that's not even, dude. Okay, like, no. I mean, the racist term is boy. Like, it's not good boy, it's boy. It's like saying, oh, you're a boy wonder. Oh, are you saying that you call me a boy wonder? Therefore you're racist? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No. If you called him boy, that would be racist. If you say good boy, that's not. No. Context matters with this shit. Jesus Christ. No, he was just a rage baiter.
Yeah, that was a rage baiter. Yeah, for sure. That was fun. Oh, look at that. We've got a live restriction. Shocker. So if you guys can do us a favor and like the live like hell, go extra hard on it. And let's get past it. I would appreciate it. That would be great. Let's do that, and then help us out. We'd appreciate it. I want to say 2 quick thank yous real quick. Thank you to Catherine for the green thing. It says, for fascists like him, Gulf of go fuck yourself. Thank you, Catherine. That was very nice. And then to W's in the chat for Catherine, and the W's in the chat, as always, for our friend Tammy. For the blue thing, Tammy says, this guy's not genuine. He's not here to debate in good faith. Also, Trump will never pick him. Facts. Total pick me. W's for Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate you very much. You're always awesome. Guys, we are here. Sorry I had to start a little bit late. Please look at my status. I put that I was starting late tonight. You were all messaging me like freaking out. I put up there that I was going to be starting late tonight. Okay, guys? I love you all, but just please check my status update. I promise you, if I'm gonna, I was like, hey, I'm starting late. Okay, but damn, you guys.
What was that dude's name?
Like America First. Hold on, I can pull it up from the the history of the multi-guest. Hold on. It was America First Rifleman 1775. What a name, by the way.
Bro, what in the hell? Like, that sounds like something that I would come up with if I was trying to make up like a intentionally ridiculous name. Like, I get my facts from 1776, don't tread on me, Eagle Face, Liberty, or death, George Washington, hail Trump, roll tide.com or .com.ru. Yeah. Like, it sounds like that. What the hell?
I don't know. That was amazing. Also welcome into our friends over on the tube. We appreciate you guys being here. Welcome in, tube friends. Glad you guys are here. For those of you who are on the tube, you can see over here. That's my info and that's Nemo's info. So if you'd like to support, that's how you do it. That's my info and that's Nemo's info. And we are working on a potential way to get some videos so that you can also see Nemo as well. Because I mean, you want to see his facial expressions as we go. I promise you want that. So we're gonna work on that. But at least you can hear him. So we've got that. Anyways, we're going to move on and keep talking to more Trump supporters. So glad you guys are here. Let's keep it going. And please, guys, keep those likes going. And anything you can do with support, we appreciate it. Help us with that little stupid live visibility restriction. Thank you. Cool. Spicoli. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I don't support the career establishment politicians like you.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
You support that career establishment.
Hi, did you vote for did you vote for
Donald?
Donald Trump? It's just a simple question, dude. Like this is not going to go well.
Of course,
okay, awesome. How old are
you vote
you
for
and
Kamala?
how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 42, Malibu, California.
Fantastic.
You'll never make
Would
it
you
out
like to
here.
discuss one of the topics above or something else that Donald Trump is doing?
You're a fucking fascist.
Would
You've
you
been
like
on
to
a
discuss
10-year
one of the
run.
subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing? You guys are not great at following directions, huh?
Whatever you want to talk about, man.
I'm asking
you're a
you,
fascist.
would you like to
You've been on a 10-year witch
would
hunt.
you like to talk
A
about
10-year
one
witch hunt.
okay, all right. Bud, it's real simple. Let's just have a jumping off point for the conversation. Would you like to talk about one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now? It's real simple. Could you please just tell us, or should we move on to someone else? Here, I'll invite you to unmute. What would you like to talk about? Spicoli, hello.
Let's go with Trump caused the government shutdown.
Fantastic.
For the damn cultist.
Fantastic. Okay, so I do like
Let's care
this
more
one.
about pandering to Mexicans.
So you'd
They
like to go
need
with
to
okay?
import
No,
new
hold on.
voters.
Time out. You said you wanted to start with the shutdown, dude.
Okay,
Calm
go ahead.
down.
Go
You
ahead.
said
Let
you
me
wanted
go.
to start with the
Go.
shutdown. Let's chill.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I happen to this is somebody that I happen to agree with regarding the shutdown. I just want to let me just say
The Dems will
this
do
is
anything to
time
not
out
give
to
Trump a
Bud.
win.
Hey Bud, shh, calm down.
You
We're gonna have a
can't handle me,
conversation.
dude.
I literally can. And by the way, here's somebody to support my opinion on this, that Donald Trump is the one who's responsible for it.
The president
Kamala
would be
lost
blamed.
every
If
swing
there
state,
is a
homie.
shutdown, and it's not going to be a horrible shutdown because, as you know, things will sort of keep
Well, it was a
going.
partial
Every
shutdown, right?
Republican
If there is a
voted to
shutdown,
keep the
I think it would be a
government open.
tremendously
Only the
negative
Dems
mark on the
voted to
President of the
shut down
United States.
government. You fucking
He's the one that has to get people together. The president would be blamed. If there is a shutdown, and it's not going to be a
Republicans voted to keep
horrible
the
shutdown
government
because, as you
open.
know, things will sort
Only
of
the-
keep
Well, it was a
going.
partial
But
shutdown, right?
If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the President of the United States.
Only the
He's the one
Dems
that has to
voted
get people together.
government
The
shut
Hey,
down.
if you're gonna talk, Bud, if you're gonna talk through the clip, that's not
Dude,
gonna work.
are
Now,
you gonna
again,
debate me or-
Donald, I'm simply, dude, don't crash out already. I'm just playing a clip for you of Donald Trump himself saying that the president of the United States
Okay.
is the one to blame for a shutdown. He's the one who couldn't get the votes together. He's
I
the
got
one who couldn't.
question for you, and then I'll let you say whatever you want.
Sure, Bud.
Did you believe that Biden was competent?
How does that have anything? What does that have anything to do
You
with the
voted
current
for an
government shutdown?
incompetent-
I'm sorry.
You voted for an incompetent president. So
Can
why
you
would
can you
anybody
pronounce
take-
incompetent again for us and say it correctly?
dude?
If you're
Why
gonna
would
call
anybody
someone
take
else
you
listen,
seriously?
hey bud, if you're gonna call someone else incompetent, at least pronounce the word incompetent correctly.
What did I say? What did I say, fucktard? You voted for an incompetent fucking moron. Correct?
Incompetent. It's
Are you deaf?
incompetent. I think
Incompetent, like you. Are you deaf?
I'm
Okay,
not.
So you did, right?
I
You
did.
did,
So,
right?
anyways, I don't understand what that has
Okay,
to do with
okay,
the
you did.
government shut. So, oh wait, oh, did you want to talk about the Biden how many shutdowns we had under Joe Biden? Is that what you wanted to talk about?
Again,
How many shutdowns did we
you
have under Joe
fascists-
Biden?
you
How many
fascists
shutdowns
will
did we
do-
have? Wait, why are you pivoting
Yeah.
away from the shutdown thing? You said you wanted to talk about how many shutdowns did we have under Biden?
You fascists. will
How
do
many
anything the
shutdowns did we
Nazis
have
want the
under
land.
Biden, Spicoli?
Did the
How many
Republicans vote?
shutdowns did we have under Biden,
What do we
Spicoli?
have?
You're the
A
one who
couple?
pivoted.
One?
Yeah. Wait. Well, let me ask. Hold on. Since you don't know, let me ask Nemo. Hey, Nemo, how many shutdowns did we have under Joe Biden?
0.
Yeah, because the Republicans didn't vote to shut down the government. Fucktard. Because, you guys voted for Zombie Joe. I got another one for you. How many doses did you get?
This guy.
How many doses of the
Dude,
experimental vaccine?
this guy's like a fucking checklist. He's like a
Dude,
walking
you're a
MAGA
fascist.
checklist. Okay, bud.
Oh
You're a
yeah,
fascist.
Yeah, no, he's a total NPC.
You're a Nazi. You're the fascist
You,
Nazi.
you can't say the word. You can't say the N word, dude, on TikTok. If you say it one more time, I'm gonna have to boot you.
Oh, okay, Nazi.
Okay, cool.
Man.
Anyways,
We win.
we do love the TikTok shop very, very much, and you got to use TikTok safe language. I was gonna let you stay up here, Spicoli, even though you were totally dumb, and this was gonna be a terrible conversation. But we do love the TikTok shop, FYI. If you haven't already, please go to my showcase and get A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. Did you know that, Nemo, 2 people last week bought People's History of the United States?
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that great? I'm very happy. But friendly reminder, guys, you don't have to buy it from my showcase. I do like to say it. I do like to say it for TikTok purposes. But go to your library, check it out, get it from a used bookstore. I don't fucking care, but you should read it. I really do strongly recommend it. I do really enjoy that Spicoli is now back in the requests. That's funny. Anyways, we're gonna move on. If you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat. Giuseppe, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Cool. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
42, New Jersey.
Okay. Which subject do you want to talk about? Something above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Well, I had a few issues with some of the things that the other guests were talking about. For one, you were asking how is Trump fascist, or why isn't he fascist, or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue would be he's not for a federal economy. He doesn't want government controlling business, which is like
Yeah, he does.
the number one tenet of fascism, in my opinion.
Wait, but he does.
No, I mean, most Republicans aren't for government controlling commerce, the capitalism.
Okay, but you said that he is not for government controlling business, and I'm telling you that is demonstrably false.
If anything, he's not. He would, not be for monopolies like Google or, cornering the market.
Okay, I mean that's a different thing, but to your
But do
point
you think
about
that he doesn't promote small business, or
no, he doesn't.
Nope.
how? In what way?
His actions only help big business.
Do you understand the trickle down economy argument?
Yeah,
though?
trickle down's bullshit. Trickle down's been resoundingly debunked for so there have been long-term studies on this from London School of Economics, 40-year study looking at countries in the OECD nations and comparing outcomes in any number of metrics whenever they embraced supply side economics and when they didn't. And the data's there. Trickle down doesn't work. And if trickle down did work, then trickle down started with Reagan. I should not be begging for crumbs on an app that was originally created for dances, but here I am begging for crumbs with the capitalism apps because trickle down doesn't work and Ronald Reagan is Satan. So to your point about Donald Trump not wanting government to control business, Donald Trump is responsible for altering the law I guess, that was put in place, the CHIPS Act. Okay. So the CHIPS Act, very simply, subsidies, right? Subsidies for semiconductor businesses to build here, manufacture here, all that good shit.
Yeah.
He altered that law. Instead of just doing subsidies, we got stock. So now the, I guess, executive branch has a 10% stake in Intel. Okay. So now
How so? Like when you say 10% stake,
yeah,
like actual share of the market?
yes.
Yes.
That's the CHIPS Act.
No. So the CHIPS Act originally was the government giving subsidies. So just cutting checks to businesses to encourage them to build here. Okay. That was the CHIPS Act. Now, because Donald Trump is, I don't know, words, he recently altered that particular spending, that law.
Okay.
He altered the CHIPS Act. So instead of cutting a check and subsidizing, Intel just allowed the government to get a 10% stake, to get 10%, like however many shares it is, to have 10% control. This just happened. Like, I mean, you can look this up. I'll pull it up now. This is a thing. It was it was kind of like a crazy thing at the time. Am I necessarily opposed to government having stake in different companies? I mean, it depends on the company, right? If I think that it's something that's national security, then I mean, not only do I think the government should have a stake in it, I think that it should be nationalized. But this is, I mean, I don't know. I don't trust Trump for many reasons, and so this I can only assume is just another way to enrich himself. So, hold on. Do you have a? Actually, you know what? Wait, is this Intel's thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go.
Because the way I understood it, that they were investing in producing chips here, which would basically, I mean, it's obviously an industry that's going to be blowing up. I mean, it already is, and the most advanced chips aren't made here now. So, I mean, there's an incentive to manufacture them here in the States, especially with all the tariffs and stuff. See, that's the tariff argument too. I mean, things that are built here, you don't pay the tariff. So by him kind of leveraging tariffs over other countries' heads, I mean, he came out the box kind of wild with it, but that's because he's a negotiator and he's wild.
He sucks at negotiating, though.
I'm sorry?
He sucks at negotiating.
Give me an example of that.
Yeah, so Donald Trump is very easy to manipulate. He is a sucker for flattery. So all that the opposition has to do in a negotiation is stroke his ego, heap praise upon him, and then throw in some, like, I don't know, fancy what am I looking for? Not pomp, but like, fireworks, smoke and mirrors shit, just like fancy. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So do that, roll out the carpet for him, do all like parades and shit, fly jets, like, and then he will become amenable to them. He is very easy to manipulate.
I'll agree that it looks that way from the outside in, but I mean, he's done so much negotiating. I mean, look at the. I won't say that he is the sole contributor of negotiations, to the Palestine-Israel conflict, but I mean, without him, I don't think there would have been a ceasefire. I don't have high hopes for it, to be honest. But he has his own selfish interest in that.
Giuseppe, just a quick question for you.
Sure.
Who the structure of this deal, the entire thing, Where did that come from?
The Israel-Palestine deal?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the intricacies of it. I mean, I don't think anyone really does.
No,
but
no, we absolutely do. It was all Anthony Blinken, Joe Biden's Secretary of State, because you do realize that on January 19th of this year, we had a ceasefire in place. There were 139 hostages released,
Yes.
and that ceasefire held for 2 months. The bones of this agreement were already there. The structure of this agreement were already there, and it was done by Anthony Blinken, who was Joe Biden's Secretary of State. So when you say that it wouldn't have gotten done without Donald Trump, it's very disingenuous because, quite frankly,
I'm not saying
it wasn't
wouldn't.
even what you. That was what you just said. You just said
No,
you
I
don't
said-
think that.
I
You
said
just
I
said you
don't
didn't
think
think that it would have gotten done without him.
I said I don't think it wouldn't. I mean, eventually, I think it has to, come to an end sometime because a whole generation of people are dying. I mean, I'm not for Israel. I really think it was a genocide, to be completely honest.
Can you
But
just
the
say?
only
Can you
one that
just
can
say the
bring
word?
it in,
Can you say the word G-side, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My bad.
Thank you.
I really think that someone had to rein Bibi in, and I don't think anyone else.
Then
was
why
capable
would you vote for the person who is literally meeting with him outside of the presidency, the guy who is BFFs with him, whose son-in-law is BFFs with him, and then we're in an unprecedented situation where Israel is literally performing military actions and then informing the United States after the fact, when it's always been the other way around. They've always been consulting us first. And then,
Yeah.
so why is
Exactly.
it when you say, yeah, exactly. So why has it been the last 9 months that they've just been like, oh yeah, fuck you guys, like to us, where it's always been the other way around. So when you say it should have been someone to rein Bibi in, Donald Trump is literally his lapdog.
Well, honestly, I'm with you on that one. BB was kind of getting too big for his britches, but I'll tell you why.
No. He wasn't getting too big for his. He wasn't getting too big for his britches. We at least were able to have a hold on him. Now he's out of control, and Donald Trump will just do whatever the fuck he says. Donald Trump is the problem.
At this point, I don't agree with you. I think.
Wait a
Donald
second.
Trump-
Hold on, but Giuseppe, it's demonstrably true. Everything that I just said is demonstrably true. With what happened with Iran, demonstrably true. With what happened after the ceasefire broke in March, demonstrably true. Literally everything.
Well, unfortunately, there's not much that he could really do other than put boots on the ground.
No, that's
You know,
not true. We could just stop funding them. Or he could, I don't know. He could circumvent Israel, and we could start doing things like letting aid go to Gaza and do all of these different things.
See,
But hold on.
Okay.
But he won't. He wouldn't do what other U.S. presidents have done. He wouldn't pull the levers that other U.S. presidents have used. Why wouldn't Donald Trump do that if you're saying, oh, there's nothing he could do? But that's simply not true. He literally had plenty of options and chose not to exercise them.
As far as aid, what would Trump?
No. Hold on. Now we're diving down a deep rabbit hole. What we're talking about is how Trump is kneeling in fealty to Bibi Netanyahu. That's what we're talking about here. We can get into. I'm not going to do a deep dive into what
Trump
the United
doesn't
States
know
could have done. What's that?
Trump is not going to willingly kneel to anyone.
He
He's
literally is kneeling to Bibi Netanyahu, and
he's in a
literally.
tough position. I mean,
No, he's not.
I know
No,
what you're
dude.
saying there is
He
things
literally,
he can do, but
dude. You are making excuses for a man who is the
honestly,
power.
I have a
He's the
real
most.
question.
He's the most powerful man in the world. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He is in charge of them.
Can I ask you
He
one
can
question?
tell them whatever the fuck that he wants to tell them.
How can he literally stop Israel from physically blocking the caravan of aid going into the country or shooting people trying to get the aid? You know what I
Who
mean?
supplies Israel with weapons and money?
Listen,
Who supplies Israel with weapons and money?
if he cut off
Who supplies Israel with weapons and money?
Okay, but is it going
Who
to be
supplies Israel with weapons and money? Say it.
Obviously, we created the freaking Iron Dome for them.
Fucking A then. Then you just figured it out. Good job.
What I'm saying is, in the moment, like if we cut off weapons and money on today, is it going to stop them from blocking a blockade of putting up a blockade of aid going into the country? It's not going to stop them immediately. So what's the immediate solution? Is my question.
It's literally that the threat of the United States backing off their dude. I'm telling you right now. You asked a question, and I'm giving you the answer.
Okay.
The threat, just the threat of the United States backing off of their support would almost certainly be enough for Israel to be like, fine, yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, how do you think? Cool, you can not agree with it all you want, but that just shows that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because how the fuck do you think, Giuseppe? How the fuck do you think we've kept them from doing things that we didn't want in the past?
We were always on the same page in the past.
Wrong. That's absolutely absurd, dude. You literally don't know what you're talking about. Okay, now I just know that you don't. Okay, dude. I really, hey bud, time out. I really think that we should move off this subject because you clearly just don't know what you're talking about when it comes to them.
Netanyahu is on his own page right now. He's not listening to anyone.
Yes, very good, and we're not doing anything about it. Good job. You figured out the problem. And I
actually agree with you. I think we should cut off all money and all weapons to Israel. I also think we should cut off all weapons to Ukraine.
Then why aren't well, I don't agree about Ukraine, but why aren't we doing it? Why aren't we doing it with Israel? It's almost like it's almost like we have someone in the Oval Office who literally is giving Bibi Netanyahu free reign to do whatever the fuck he wants, isn't it?
To a point, I will agree with that, because when the rebuilding starts in Palestine, Trump's going to want that freaking beachfront property. He's not a stupid guy. I mean, the situation is what it is, so you got to make the best of it now. I mean, we've given them the aid that we've given them, and it was a fucking big mistake.
And by the way, how long did that ceasefire last?
Which one? Under Biden or?
No, the one today. The one from, what is it, a couple of days ago. How long did it last?
Well, I keep getting notifications that the Israel has broken the ceasefire.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, and by the way, I just wanted to mention one other thing about what Nemo was saying, because not only was Nemo 100% correct, when you talk about support for small businesses, who gutted the Small Business Administration the minute that he got into office?
Biden.
Do you want to take one more guess on that answer?
Trump is for tax breaks for the ultra rich.
Hey Giuseppe. I just want to point something out to you. As a small business owner who is currently getting fucked in the ass right now, and who has a Small Business Administration loan, I would like to personally. What's that?
Shut down.
What's that?
You're not getting any assistance now because government is shut down and they're not giving loans to anyone at the moment.
Yeah, I know he's trying to pivot. I don't need a loan now. I already have an SBA loan. What I'm trying to say is that forget the government shutdown. The government shutdown doesn't fucking matter. I'm saying that going back months to the beginning of the Trump administration, he gutted the SBA. You are trying to argue that he's pro-small business. He literally gutted the government organization in America that is specifically designed to help small businesses and hand out loans to small businesses when they can't get loans in other places. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I'm asking you a question. Why the fuck would you say that he's pro-small business when he literally did that?
Can I just say something real quick?
No, I asked you a question. Why would you say that when he literally gutted the Small Business Administration?
Honestly, I'm not knowledgeable enough to speak on that topic.
Cool, that's what I thought.
And I'll admit that. But what I have to say is, what most people's problems with Trump aren't these deep cuts that we're getting into. It's the fact that he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's morally corrupt. Like, those are the problems. Those are things that are not demonstrably accurate. And if you want to talk about morally corrupt, you can talk about the Clintons all day long. I mean, Hillary.
Is this you trying to come up with arguments that we didn't present because you can't actually handle the arguments we're giving you?
These are all valid arguments, what we were talking about, but the average person that just marches in the street because people tell them to, that's their argument. He's a racist, he's a bigot.
Do you know what that's called, Giuseppe?
What is it called?
It's called a straw man.
Am I wrong?
Do you know what a straw man is?
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Really? If you went out in the street in these no king,
do you know what a straw man is?
The people that weren't paid to be there, and you asked them, "What's your problem with Trump?" What would they say? They say he's a bigot. He cheated on his wife. This, that, and the other thing.
Giuseppe, do you know what a straw man is?
Scarecrow. I don't know. I get the straw man argument, but
yeah, it's okay. You're presenting straw man arguments because you can't handle our arguments. You're saying, well, okay. The
Listen,
things
I'm
that
not
you
up
brought
on the
up
small
are
business
valid, and I
initiative.
definitely cannot in any way push back on any of those things. So instead, I'm going to point to this nebulous, hypothetical, average
But it's not
American.
hypothetical. It's the number one three reason.
The average American, and I'm just going to be like, well, they say this, and I don't like that.
What I'm saying is,
and
it's a more social argument. The fact that he's not a good human being, and that's why he shouldn't be president. He's not fit to be president because he's crass. He's crazy. He says outlandish things. Like, that's the main argument from most of the population that's against him. I mean, you guys are well informed, but the man on the street who was against Trump, you got to admit, they're not as informed as, you guys.
the
They
average
couldn't even name
American's
what-
probably not as well informed as we are.
And
but
same thing with, some Republicans.
some.
What I'm saying is, most Democrats, they take it to a moral
Most,
argument.
it's crazy. It's crazy how you went from some to most. Like some
Well,
Republicans, but most
Well,
Democrats.
I mean, most on the street that are, demonstrating. The people that are out there demonstrating in the streets, most of them, I mean, from everyone that I've seen, you ask them, what's your problem with Trump? And it's always a social argument. So, I mean, can you speak anything on that? Like, why does it have to come to, like, a moral thing? Because most presidents, most politicians aren't moral people, to be completely honest.
So Giuseppe,
You
you're gonna have to like speak in specifics, because what you're doing right now is you're constructing like a very vague hypothetical. You're saying that, well, a person was asked and they just gave a social argument. Okay,
I heard,
did we give social arguments?
well, like I'm saying, I've heard him called a rapist for.
Yeah,
He wasn't convicted of rape. He was convicted in
he was
a
found liable.
civil suit. He was held liable in a civil suit, but
Okay,
I mean, there was really no evidence. The woman couldn't even remember the year this supposedly happened.
I mean, if this is you trying to turn this conversation into shitting on E.G. and Carroll, I mean, again, dude, like
She's a
these
weapon.
dialogue trees are like a year and a half out of date. Okay, so
Well, I mean, you asked for
you
specifics.
I mean, I know that no amount of us presenting things to you is going to change your opinion of E. Jean Carroll. You think that she's a gold digging bitch, and that's all that you're ever going to think about her.
You
And
said it, buddy.
okay, cool. So that's what you think about her. And okay, well,
I don't
I
think
mean,
she's a
yeah,
gold digger. I
you're
think she's an
a Trump
attention
you're a
seeker.
Trump supporter, so obviously your judgment is very flawed.
At this moment in
So,
time, I mean,
like
Trump supporter,
no,
but-
like don't sit here and pretend that we can change your opinion on E. Jean Carroll, because you volunteered this information. You volunteered this argument. You injected it
Thing is, you
somehow
called
magically
Trump a
into this
rapist?
conversation that was nowhere remotely close to that, and you managed to turn it into that. So
I mean,
we're
you-
not going to change your opinion on her.
It's
And
not even
we're
her, it's
clearly
just-
we're not going to convince you
Would you
that Donald
agree that
Trump
Trump is a
has,
rapist?
dude,
Would you
one thing
call
that
him
I
a rapist?
really, Giuseppe, one thing that I really don't like is when people insist on talking while I'm talking.
listen, go ahead, speak your truth. I
So
apologize.
when I know that we're not going to convince you or change your opinion on E. Jean Carroll, okay? And I know that we're also not going to convince you that he's a rapist. He is, but it doesn't matter to you. Even if he was, you would just say, well, I mean, he's not perfect, but Kamala laughed funny, or but the Democrats are corrupt, or but Nancy Pelosi, or but what about Bill? Like, I mean, okay, there is this saying amongst people on the left, which is Donald Trump could literally grape your firstborn daughter in front of you, and you would somehow rationalize it. That's how far gone these motherfuckers are. Now, whether or not you are, I don't know. But a whole lot of Trump supporters are. I would say the majority at this point. If they're still on the train at this point, yeah, they're Jonestown level committed. So, I mean,
Get your Kool-Aid.
like if you want to have a policy discussion, because this is a political live, we can do that. If you want to have like a morality discussion about, oh, well, you know, some people think that Donald Trump is a bad guy, and well, that's not criteria for being elected president. I'll go ahead and stipulate that being a bad person does not preclude you from being president of the United States, which is why I would not make that argument, and Matt would not make that argument.
Being a violent criminal should preclude you from holding office, in my opinion.
Okay,
Wow.
but the Constitution doesn't say that.
If you're a convicted felon, you could run for office, for president.
Yes,
Yes. There's nothing in the Constitution that says that you can't.
Donald Trump right now is a convicted felon.
That's a good point. I'm gonna have to check that. But I mean, there's something we could vote to change. Violent criminals holding office.
You can't
I'd be
just
all for
you
that.
can't just vote to change that. It would have to be an amendment to the Constitution.
I get it. I know how it works. I'm just saying, as far as you and I, we agree on that.
Well, I mean, when you said, you know, violent criminals shouldn't, I mean, I thought that grape was a violent crime.
Of course, that's what I mean.
Cool. So why would you vote for someone
37
who is a
counts of,
violent why would you vote for someone who is a violent criminal?
I wouldn't if he was.
Except
That's
you
my
did.
point.
But you did.
He wasn't held criminally responsible.
Oh, I got it. So just because the statute of limitations had expired and they couldn't charge
just
him
because
criminal.
there's no evidence.
Hold on. Time out. There was no evidence. Hold on. Hey, Giuseppe, bud.
For the
Hey, bud,
37
if you're
counts.
just going to keep interrupting me like you did before, cool.
Yeah, I get
Thank
it.
you so much. Anyways, like I was saying, the reason they charged him civilly is because the statute of limitations had expired. Do you know what the statute of limitations is? Yes or no? That's all I need. Yes or no? Cool. So then you understand that they could have charged him criminally because guess what? They did have a preponderance of evidence, and 9 people did say that he was found liable. Isn't that weird that that actually was a thing that happened? Huh.
Well, I mean,
Oh, and by the way, before I let you respond to that, don't forget, he's been credibly accused by 29 other women, and there was this little thing that he's been accused of being a part of that you might have heard of, you know, these files. So, you know, if it walks like a duck and it clucks like a duck and, you know, looks like a duck and, you know, grapes women like a duck.
well, if you want to get into technicality,
I'm
the
literally
jury-
not getting into technicalities. I'm giving you facts of the case.
Well, I'm going to give you a fact too. He
Awesome.
wasn't even held civilly liable for grape,
He was found civilly liable for sexual assault, you idiot.
sexual abuse. That's
Sexual
not grape.
assault.
Grape is its own charge.
Assault.
Okay. I mean, but I'd argue that there was little to no evidence. I mean, he was going.
Cool. What
against-
was the no evidence then? Tell us, since you
No
know so much
evidence
about the
was
case,
he couldn't
even though you couldn't just get the charge right, FYI. But tell us about how little evidence there was, please.
He couldn't remember the year that it happened. The year. I mean, that's pretty wild, don't you think? If she's going to allege something so serious, don't you think you should have a date of the alleged crime?
You wanted her 30 years later to remember the exact date
not the
that it
exact
happened.
date, but the year would help.
Hold on. Time out. She did because she told her therapist and she told her friends when it happened. Oh, and by the way, when Donald Trump said, "Oh, I wouldn't have sex with that woman," blah blah blah. Do you know that he literally misidentified her as his second wife? Did you know that?
No, he did not. He misidentified.
Hold on.
her
Time
as the
out.
second
He misidentified E. Jean Carroll as his second wife. 100%. That's a
there's
fact.
No way that's true. Maybe he slipped up,
What?
slip of the word, but there's no way he actually thought that was his
Okay.
second wife.
Giuseppe, I'll bet you $100.
Can I get in on that?
That's exactly what happened.
I want in on that. I also want to bet. I also want in on that. Can we bet $200? So 100 to Nemo and 100 to me?
Hell no, I don't got money like that. But you show me that you can get bragging rights, and I'll concede to anything else.
Bragging
you wanna
rights?
say. If you can give me,
I don't know, man.
if you give me
Like
proof,
that's not
I
really
will
worth
be your guys'
an awful
biggest
lot.
advocates.
You
I will
know,
share
bragging
your
about
all my
bragging about
Republican friends.
owning a troglodyte named Giuseppe that nobody knows. It's not exactly
You'd be
a
surprised.
big deal.
I know a lot of people in high places.
No, you don't.
Wow. All right. Well, anyways, here.
Can you show me? Like, I really would like to.
I literally have it on the screen right now, and I'm going to play it for you.
In front of you, a black and white photograph that we've marked as DJT23. And I'm going to ask you, is this the photo that you were just referring to?
I think so, yes.
And do you recall when you first saw this photo?
At some point during the process, I saw it. That's, I guess, her husband, John Johnson, who was an anchor for ABC. Nice guy, I thought. I mean, I don't know him, but I thought he was pretty good at what he did. I don't even know who the woman. Let's see. I don't know who. It's Marla.
You say Marla's in this photo?
That's Marla. Yeah, that's my wife.
Which woman are you pointing to? No.
Here. Oh, is that?
The person
oh,
you just pointed to was
oh, I
E. Jean
see.
Carroll.
Who is that? Who is this?
And the woman on the right is your then wife,
I don't know.
Ivana?
This was the picture. I assume that's John Johnson. Is that Carol? Because it's very blurry.
Yeah, that wasn't a blurry picture at all. And by the way, if you go back to the beginning here, just so you know, you can see the picture over here. It's not a blurry picture. It's very clear. It's like exceptionally clear that that's not the case. So
marked as DJT23. And
anyways, yeah.
I mean, he's old. He's old. He didn't have his glasses on. What do you want me to say? I mean,
he's in a deposition being asked to identify people in a photo, and he needs glasses, but he wouldn't put his glasses on? Are you kidding me?
I mean, but what does that prove?
Also, you got a violation, Giuseppe. Sorry. Man, we're getting left and right tonight.
From viewers like you, Catherine, you're great. You kick ass. Wait for it. Hold on. Josh, thank you. You said, as soon as people start trying to defame E. Jean Carroll and defending Trump on this, I just assume they've also done gravy thing. Yep. And Tammy, isn't this the same deal Biden proposed in May of 2024? That's referring to the Israel deal. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yup. And by the way, this is as a friendly reminder, as a thank you, we're always want to say.
This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys very much. Thank you very, very much. It's very generous. Yeah, I've never seen Donald Trump wear glasses either. Sorry, Giuseppe. It just said misinformation. That's the only thing I got. Yeah. So, Once again, guys, if you vote for Donald Trump, hop in the box. We'd love to have a chat with you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hop on up. And you and I want to have a conversation. Guys, please keep liking that screen. Help us get past this live visibility issue. If you can, not only help out with the live goal, but gifting the panel helps. So make sure that you're taking care of our friend Nemo equally as well. Guys, if you're over on the tube, make sure that you know that my info is up here and Nemo's information is up here. So if you're enjoying what you're getting, then feel free. Feel free. We appreciate you guys very much for your support. Thank you. Samuel, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Samuel. Okay, guess not. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Yeah, guys, a regular like warning live visibility thing, I can't actually appeal. It doesn't give me the option. So I hear you. I would if I could, but oh, this is weird. People not popping in. Let's try again. The hell is going on? Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. That was strange. Did that person come up and then disappear? What the hell is going on here? Thank you, Gen X. I appreciate it. I have a feeling that Amanda got something different. There's no way for me to appeal a live visibility restriction in this case. So, but I promise you, I would appeal if I could. Guys, we need some Donald Trump supporters. So Donald Trump supporters, hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat. And we'd like to talk to you about all of the things. Holy shit! Did any of you guys see the photos today of the fucking east side of the White House?
Yeah. Yeah. It's ballroom. Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna insist that the ballroom is named after him. Like, you know how in the White House there are different rooms. There's like the Roosevelt room and
the Lincoln bedroom and the yeah.
I have a feeling he's gonna insist that the ballroom is named like the Trump ballroom or some shit. I could see that.
For fucking sure that guy is gonna do that. For sure. So let me see here. Spicoli, I'm not bringing you back. I'm not bringing you back up. You just slurred a bunch of times or said a bunch of words that I said you couldn't say, and then you were like, I'm just gonna not do it. So no. Once again, if you ever on Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat. My sister posted something that I thought was very apropos. I'll pull up a picture. Give me 1 second. But I just want to say that I read this that she posted, and I appreciate it. The White House, the People's House, was built by enslaved and free black laborers and European immigrants. Enslaved Africans quarried the stone, sawed the timber, and molded the bricks that became the White House. Their skill and labor, largely uncredited, laid the literal foundation of American democracy. This man, this administration, all of its enablers are spitting on that legacy. That was so well said. And so fucking A. Those are the people that built that house. Okay? Those are the people that built that house. And goddamn, that makes me so mad. Yeah. All right. If you want it, this makes me so upset, but here you go. That's it. That's part of the east wing of the White House right there. Just a big fucking front loader or fucking crane in there and just going to town. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Like this is the dude and the party that said that the Democrats are terrible with spending money. I feel like, $200 million on a ballroom, I mean, that's expensive anyway, but $200 million on a ballroom that nobody asked for, I feel like that's a bit worse, especially since we're staring down the barrel of recession and the government shut down. Like, I don't know. I feel like this guy might kind of sort of suck at managing money. I mean, also, the Oval Office, holy fuck. Like, there is a way to do gold tastefully, and so like it looks good, and then there's whatever the fuck he did to the Oval Office, because it looks bad, and there's like a lot of stuff in there. It's like a hoarder who also just so happened to have access to millions of dollars. That's what we're dealing with. So instead of like 5 rooms full of, I don't know, Fisher Price boxes from 1997, it's the Oval Office covered in gold and packing so many portraits that there's like basically no wall space. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good.
How is high school band name? How is Donald Trump paying for the ballroom?
He's getting donations, and I believe he's
Prove
donating some money.
Prove it.
I can't prove it.
I know exactly because he's not doing it.
Okay, how do you say he's paying for it?
With government money, our money. Oh, and by the way, what's that?
Matt, prove it.
Okay.
Matt, prove it.
Yeah, I can. Just like I can prove to you that he just
there
spent.
you go. So,
Awesome. If you give me a second, actually, hold on. I can pull up the OMB budgets that show the renovations, number one. Number two, I can then show you the $980 million that they moved over to pay for renovations for his brand new fucking jet. Then I can show you the $175 million that they used to buy 2 new private jets for Kristi Noem. Does Kristi Noem need private jets to fly around with as DHS secretary? Boy, that's weird. We never had to buy those for any other DHS secretaries. But, cool. I'm so glad that we're saving money. Aren't you, high school band name?
Is she supposed to fly coach?
She can just fly in other government aircraft like every other government employee? Like, what the fuck?
She is.
No, she's not. They bought her 2 private aircraft. Why should they buy her 2 private airplanes? 2, not 1, but 2.
Well, what planes should she be flying on? What government airplanes are you talking about?
What government airplanes?
Yeah.
You're gonna sit here and pretend that the goddamn U.S. federal government doesn't have access to airplanes?
No, they do, and they just bought 2 more. So what's the big deal? I don't understand.
It's the buying of the 2 more.
Why? So
You're telling me that they didn't have enough before?
I don't know. I
You
guess
don't know. You don't know if the
as
federal
Matt
government.
says, prove it. I guess prove
You
it.
don't know if the
I don't know.
federal government of the United States of America in 2025, you don't know if that entity had enough planes before.
Nemo, as Matt says, prove it.
Cool. Why would they need a pair of top of the line Gulfstream jets? They're not military aircraft. They're not cargo. They're not just like basic aircraft for shuttling people around. They're 2 private planes meant to ferry people around in luxury. Why are we spending 170? By the way, I was wrong. It's 172 million. I apologize. Why are they spending 172 million dollars on 2 private planes when all we're doing is bitching about how much money the government is spending? The only thing that this Trump administration has done is fire government employees, cut benefits to the American people, and spend a fuck ton more money than the last administration. What the fuck?
Matt, you know when there's a big company.
I just asked you a question. No. I'm asking you, high school band name. What? No. I'm asking you a question now. I'm asking you a question. We're spending. No, I'm asking you a question. Yeah. No, I haven't asked you the question yet. I'm asking you a question now.
I want to respond.
No, I'm asking you a question now. I wasn't finished. So, with that in mind, knowing that we're losing benefits as American people, he's firing huge swaths of our federal workforce, which is putting tons of people out of work and fucking them over, and our government is going even further into debt when the only thing that Republicans have been saying is, we need to cut down the debt. We need to cut down the debt. We need to work on our deficit spending, blah, blah, blah. And all they're doing is just fucking shooting it through the roof. How do you justify any of these expenses? How do you justify any of them when the only thing that Donald Trump and the Republicans have been saying is we have to cut government expenses? Explain.
Okay, so when a CEO of a $1 million, $1 billion company does a great job and all the investors get a great return on their investment and everything's good, often those CEOs live an extravagant lifestyle. They get paid millions and millions of dollars. They fly private jets. So if you look at things, let's look what Trump's doing. Price of gas down.
That didn't answer any of the hold on. Stop. That didn't answer the question that I just asked you.
Go ahead.
No, what do you mean go ahead? Did you not remember the question I asked you?
How can you justify it?
Yeah, how can you justify all of the government spending? No. Saying, okay, cool, awesome, all right, awesome, $172 million. You just justified spending $172 million on a couple of private jets. That's a blip. We're talking about trillions of dollars that it's costing the American government to cut benefits to the American people and to fire federal workers. That's really what I'm talking about. The shit with Kristi Noem and Donald Trump is fucked up and I don't like it. But I mean, technically, that's sort of like a blip in our budget. I'm talking about the trillions of dollars that this is costing us. And then, the people that are going to starve or the people that are going to die because they lose their health insurance.
But Matt, the Democrats could sign.
No. Don't pivot away. I'm asking you, why are the Republicans? No, stop pivoting. You were such a you were so bad faith. No, stop. You're so fucking pathetic, dude. Answer my question like a man. No, yeah, you're a piece of shit. You got no balls. Answer a question like a man. Don't say the Democrat. Shut the fuck up. Don't say the Democrats. Don't say Joe Biden. Don't say Nancy Pelosi. I asked you a direct fucking question. Answer it like a man. How do you, as a Republican, as a Trump supporter, justify the amount of fucking spending that these people are doing when all they do is crow about cutting the debt? How do you justify it? And don't say the Democrats, because that's not the Democrats. The Republicans passed this fucking tax bill on their fucking own. It's you. Justify it.
Deep breath, Matt. Calm down.
If you fucking tone police me, I will fucking end you. Answer my fucking question. Answer my question. Don't tone police me. Don't say the fucking Democrats. Don't say anything about Joe Biden. Don't say Nancy Pelosi. Don't say fucking shit. Answer my question. Everyone in here knows that you can't. Everyone in here knows that you just come in here every fucking night and you're a little fucking troll and you chirp away in the chat because you can't have an actual fuck. Then answer the question.
They're doing an excellent job.
That's your justification. That's your justification for spending trillions of dollars adding on to our debt, cutting services for the American people, taking 17 million people off of their health insurance, cutting SNAP benefits, cutting WIC benefits, making sure that kids are going to fucking starve. That's your answer.
It's cutting waste.
That's waste to you. Kids eating fucking food is waste to you? That's funny to you?
It is funny because you're losing your mind right
There
now.
you go. That's funny. That's fucking funny to these people. Kids starving is fucking funny to these people. You guys heard it right here. No, fuck off, dude. Yo, fuck off. Fuck off.
You okay, Matt?
Well, you're still breathing, so
Yeah, well, that's good. I should be grateful for that.
the rest of us are not.
We're not.
What I was saying before is if the Democrats
There he
pass the
goes,
clean
pivoting
law-
back to the Democrats because he
No,
can't
because you said
justify, because you
layoffs.
can't
You said
fucking
layoffs.
justify
You said
what your own
layoffs.
party is
You said
doing.
layoffs.
Justify
You
it.
said layoffs.
You
You
can't
said
justify it. You can't
You said
justify it.
federal layoffs.
Yep.
I'm trying to answer that, Matt.
The Democrats don't have anything to do with federal layoffs.
If they would pass the clean CR, people go back to work.
The layoffs in this government were happening well before the fucking CR. And if you want to talk about it, the Republicans could pass this without the Democrats. What?
Talk about the ones that are happening now. People aren't.
I'm not talking about the ones that are happening now, but if you want to talk about the ones that are happening now, the Republicans could. Okay, fine. Then let's just talk about the ones that are happening now and just talk about the government shutdown, even though that's fucking disingenuous as fuck. But even if we just talk about that, you do realize that the Republicans could literally walk into the Senate tomorrow and pass this on their own.
But why won't the
The
Democrats
Republicans could walk in and do it on their own. Do you know why they won't do it? Do you know why the Democrats won't do it? Because they don't want the health care subsidies from the ACA to expire so that normal people don't see their health insurance premiums double, triple, or quadruple.
So in order for people not to see their insurance go up, they're willing to have people not work and possibly lose their jobs. Doesn't make sense to me, but makes sense to you, Matt. We're good.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. No, I can't.
Yeah, dude.
I know it doesn't make any sense.
Well, no,
Why-
it doesn't
why-
make any
the
sense because you
Democrats,
don't
in order
understand.
to
No,
watch-
you don't understand what you're saying. So you
I do
said
understand
some like
what I'm saying,
weird.
Emo.
I
just
promise
said
you
it.
don't.
I just said it. In order for them not to see people's insurance go up, they're willing to see people not work and possibly be laid off. That's what the Democrats are willing to do.
Why
The
would they be
sacrifice they're willing
laid?
to make.
Wait, no. Why would they be laid off?
Because Trump said he's going to start making layoffs.
Why?
Because people aren't working.
Why would they be laid off?
And I think, well, to be honest, I think he's trying to apply pressure to get the Democrats to sign.
Oh, so what you're saying is Donald Trump is fine with ruining the lives of countless families in the government.
No, I think it's a negotiating maneuver to try to get.
He views government workers as bargaining
He's
chips.
putting
is
it
what
on
you're saying.
them. He's saying if you guys don't sign,
Got it. Yeah. So he's playing with the
And they're
lives
willing to-
of
and they're
government
willing to be
workers.
okay
That's
with
cool.
that.
That's cool.
And they're
That's
willing
cool.
to be okay
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. He's
Okay.
playing with the lives of government workers. That's awesome.
No, but they are too.
Again, dude, you're saying that he's gonna lay them off. Why?
Because they're not working.
That's irrelevant. I mean, some of them are literally still working, but
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, but
like, are you saying that the firings are because the government shut down?
no, he's using the firing as a negotiating tactic to get the Democrats to sign. But they're like, we don't care. Lay them off.
That doesn't
We
make
don't
any
care.
sense.
Lay them off.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. Why would you fire them? What's the point in firing them?
I don't know if he will, but he said he would.
No.
Did you hear him say he would?
Russell Vought already has.
I'm sorry. Who'd you say? What's that?
Russell Vought, the guy who wrote Project 2025,
I
that
don't
Donald Trump
know who
totally
that
said
is.
was not a thing that he believed in, and yet somehow that jackass is in his administration firing people
I can't discuss
today.
that because I don't even. I've never read
Of
it.
course,
I don't
because
know.
you don't know what you're talking about. It's kind of like what I
Well,
said a
that's
few
not
minutes
true.
ago, and then
I
you
just
said, "Oh
made a
no,
point.
no, Nemo, I totally know what I'm talking about," except that you don't.
I just made a point.
Yeah, your point was dog shit.
So Democrats are willing to. Let
Yeah, this is you
Trump
whining about
fire
Democrats
people.
again. So tell me, why is the Trump administration firing government workers while the government is shut down? It doesn't make sense.
Democrats will not sign the clean CR.
The funding would be there for those jobs in the clean CR or any other CR.
You mean back pay?
Well, yeah, that's definitely a thing. That's like required by law. But the point that I'm making is that Trump is trying to convince you that he is trying to reduce cost because the government is shut down, and he's trying to stretch out money by firing people. Except that's not how that works.
I think he's negotiating.
So you're telling me that he's willing to fire thousands of employees of the government whose only sin was, hey, I want to work for my country. He's willing to fire them for negotiating?
I think he's saying if you guys don't sign, this is something we may do, and they're standing.
They already did it.
And the Democrats,
They already did
standing
it.
there saying, "Okay, go ahead. We'll call your bluff." So
They-
how would they? How do you take them off
Russell
the hook?
Vought
How do
already
you take
fired
off the
them.
hook?
What?
How do you let Democrats off the hook for saying, "Okay, fire him. We're just going to stand here and do nothing"?
How do I let Democrats off the hook?
Unbelievable.
Who is in power right now?
The Republicans, but they need 60 votes.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Oh, you're going to do this?
I
other thing?
literally just said to you that they don't. But you're not intelligent enough to understand this bit.
I know, Matt. I know you're the smartest man. I get it.
No, actually, I mean, my friend Nemo here is actually also very incredibly smart. I would say that we match wits quite well. But see, here's the thing, is that you don't want to accept the fact that we can explain to you very easily that the Republicans could literally walk into the Senate tomorrow and pass this. In fact, there's a way for them to do it without even using the nuclear option and breaking the filibuster. They could just make this a budget resolution and not a continuing resolution. And then it'd be done.
So you
Then it
tell
would be
me you're
done, and then it would be
confused. Why aren't you
done.
doing it?
Or like
Why
my
aren't
friend
you
Moni
doing it?
just said in the chat, they could use cloture for a simple majority. But it's
Tell me why
almost
aren't
like
you
it's almost like what they want is they want an excuse. They want an excuse to both cut benefits and fire federal workers at the same time
They've already
because they're
cut the
fucking over the American people at the same time that they're adding trillions of dollars to our fucking federal debt, and they're giving billions upon billions and upon billions of dollars to the top 1%. There you
They've
go.
already cut the
Cool.
funding in the
Awesome.
big
I'm glad we had this
beautiful bill.
talk.
That's
Thank
gone
you. Thank you
through.
for coming to my TED Talk.
That's already gone through. But what they could do is the Democrats could save those people from being laid off, and they're not.
They could also save people's health care. That's exactly what they're doing.
Do you think that Trump is going to give in here? Do you really think he's going to give in?
What's interesting is that if you asked me a week ago, or well, I guess it was like, I don't know, a week ago or something like that, I thought the Democrats were going to cave. Because honestly, I don't have faith in Chuck Schumer. I think that he's a spineless little
agree on
bastard.
that.
Shut up. Shut up.
Don't tell me shut up, Nemo.
Shut up.
That
Matt, don't talk
hole
to me.
in the middle of your face that no woman wants to kiss, please stop moving it. So I have no faith
Animal living
in
on your
Hakeem
face?
Jeffries. I have no faith in Chuck Schumer. And I view them both as spineless and weak. I thought that they were going to cave because this is the same party that basically caved the whole time that Biden was president when the Republicans pulled this exact same thing. And yeah, I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised so far. And it does seem like the cracks are starting to show because Thune, who is the Senate Majority Leader, literally said that, well, you know, if they just need a promise of a vote, then maybe. He said that publicly, which means that it's much further along privately. And I'm pretty sure Mike Johnson, the dude has a very, very punchable, smug face. And it's not as smug on the news outlets anymore. And he's really fucking up on his rhetoric now. And it's because more Americans blame the Republicans.
Do you have
their
any
shutdown.
facts or stats that show that?
Yes,
Okay, can I see them? Can you put them on the screen?
sure.
I don't know which poll you want to use, but you can just forward it to me. I'll put it up.
And I think you would have to show a poll from the beginning. So let's say before this happened, like maybe day 1, day 2 versus today. That it's getting worse, because that's what you said.
Are you altering what you just asked me to get you?
You said it was getting worse. You said that
I
there are
said
more.
no. Don't tell me what I said. I said that more Americans are blaming Republicans for the shutdown. You said, can I see the stats on that, Nemo? And I said, yes. And then it was quiet for a second, and you realized, as you can see me looking it up, that I'm not talking out of my ass. And so you had to introduce other random fucking details to try and muddy the water.
Well, can you
Well,
those
so
details?
you agree that that's exactly what you were trying to do. God damn, you suck at debating.
Nemo, you said that there are more. More than when? More than when?
Do you not understand English?
I understand English.
Okay. More Americans blame Republicans for the shutdown.
You mean more than don't?
Yeah?
More than used to? More than what?
That's amazing. Compared to the number of Americans that blame Democrats, more Americans blame Republicans for the shutdown.
Okay, so
Do I have to draw a picture?
you can do whatever you want, but if you think
I
Donald
feel like
Trump
I'm
and
going to have to
Republicans
break out the
are
crayons
gonna
here in a
give
second.
in, I think you're wrong. And that's it. We'll find out, I guess, in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. But I think if you think Donald Trump is going to give them what they want 100%, I think you're wrong.
Okay, so the poll found that Americans blame Trump, congressional Republicans, and Democrats roughly equally for the shutdown. 58 of American surveys said both, and this 58% rather, of Americans surveyed said both Republicans in Congress and Trump are responsible for the shutdown, while 54 said Democrats.
So that's almost split down the middle, no?
It's a 4-point differential.
4 points. But is that getting worse? Is every day that goes by, do more?
It's crazy. It's crazy how you tried to add this other thing. My statement was that more Americans are blaming Republicans for this shutdown than Democrats.
But Nemo, so okay, I'll give it to you. So you're right on that. What does that matter? But is it getting better or is it worse? Are they going to blame the Republicans or the Democrats in a week from now, in a month from now? That's the important issue. What direction is that? Is that opinion going? Is it going more towards the Democrats or more towards the Republicans? That's the important issue. It doesn't matter what it means today.
Okay.
In which way is it growing? And I think the Democrats I think it's going to be unfavorable for the Democrats.
Based on what?
That the fact that they could end this tomorrow.
So can the Republicans. So based on what?
The people that are out of work, I don't think they're going to look at the Republicans and say, "Hey, end this." I think they're going to look at the Democrats.
Why would they not?
Because the Republicans, they just want to pass a clean CR.
No, they
just
don't.
want to
They
continue.
literally don't.
No, they don't.
Continue business as usual.
You chuckle fucks
the
all
Democrats
say
want to rewrite
no, calm
something
down.
that's already been done.
Okay, stop. Y'all all say the CR is clean. It's not. First off, and you're acting as if the poor Republicans are just so fucking powerless. This is the same party that under George W. fucking Bush fired the parliamentarian when the parliamentarian had the balls to say, no, you can't do whatever it is that the Senate Republicans were trying to do. And they fired the parliamentarian. That's the party. This is the same party that has excused flagrant violations of every fucking law and the Constitution on the regular from this chimpanzee in a suit that we have to pretend is the president of the United States because a bunch of mouth breathers like you voted him in. And you want us to take him seriously.
And it's also the party that just won a huge election.
You're right, and they're in control, and you're acting like they're not.
And yet, you're right. They are in control, and they have.
And yet you are trying to tell me that the party that's in control can't govern.
I didn't say that.
Well, it seems like that because the government is shut down. They're in control. If they can govern, fix it.
Yeah, but the Democrats can too.
Yeah, but the Democrats, so what you're telling me is that they can't govern.
The point is who's going to take.
The point is that the Republicans cannot govern.
I think the Republicans are thinking that the Democrats are going to take more flack.
I don't care.
And the Democrats are thinking
no. Listen. I don't care what the Republicans think. I don't care what you think the Republicans think, because I'm sorry, even though I think that the Republicans are a bunch of dumbasses, I feel like they're smarter than you. It's pretty clear they're in control. And we are reminded of that on a regular basis by chuckle fucks like you who come up here and say, America spoke and all 7 swing states and popular vote, and he got a mandate. Okay, well, govern, bitch.
And he is.
Republicans love when they are in the minority because they get to armchair quarterback. Or I'm sorry, Monday morning quarterback.
I disagree with that.
Oh, you disagree?
I do.
That's bullshit, dude.
And by the way, everything you just said makes perfect sense for a Democrat to be saying those things.
Was that your attempt at a rebuttal?
No, what you said makes perfect sense for that's what you would say. I don't feel that way.
Okay.
What?
If that was you attempting to rebut, then you really suck at
Just a
this. I'm
statement.
sorry.
I just everything
Yeah,
you said
it was
makes sense for you to say. Of course, you're going to blame the other side. Like you're saying that, okay, we won this big election. We won all the swing states. You're saying, oh, that's nothing. Oh, it is something. It is absolutely something.
How much of a something is it?
They didn't squeak by.
Who didn't squeak
The
by?
people made a statement.
I don't know.
They want to be led, and Donald Trump is leading this country.
He's leading right now.
You don't have to like it.
Wait, hold
He's
on.
doing it. And he's
Donald
doing
Trump's
a good job.
Are you telling me the American people? I don't know, man. It seems like they weren't so sure because, like, you're trying to sit here and say that they really wanted the Republicans to govern. Are you sure about that?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if that's generally how elections work, right? You put the people in there you want to lead.
Were they given a mandate?
What do you mean? Were they given a mandate? Explain.
Do you know what a mandate is?
Yes, but what do you mean by that?
Yes, you know what it means, and you're asking me what I mean by that?
Yeah.
You realize you're trying to hide your ignorance, and it's painfully obvious.
Just explain what you meant to say. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Were the Republicans handed a mandate?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Why the fuck are they shutting down the government? Why the fuck are they not governing? They were given a mandate. They didn't just squeak by. They kicked the Democrats' ass, according to you.
Correct.
They've got majorities in the House and the Senate. They got the White House. They've got the Supreme Court. Why the fuck does it matter what two spineless jackasses leading the Democrats say? What does it matter? What does it matter?
Because the Republicans are saying, we're leading. This is what we're doing.
They're not leading.
Nemo, let me just finish. Everything they're doing, the border, tariffs, agree or not, they're putting everything they said they're going to do. They're doing it.
No, they're not.
We'll find
the government
out
is shut
like
down.
It or not. But the thing is, they're doing it.
No,
And
the
now they're
government
saying
is
to the
shut down. They're
Democrats, what are you
literally
guys
not
doing?
doing it.
Let's see you guys do something.
They're
Why don't you
okay,
guys-
fine. Put us in power.
Well, we'll see what happens. But we'll see. I think what is happening now is maybe a
Hey,
strategic
high school
move.
band name. How many shutdowns were there under Joe Biden?
I think you're going to say none.
No,
but
I'm
I
not.
think
I'm not
there
going to
was-
say none. There were none.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. And how many shutdowns were there under Donald Trump's first term?
Two?
Two.
One or two?
That's right. Yeah, there were two. So, who has a problem with leading?
Yeah, but
No. I hold on. Time out. Now, if we're going to talk about having a majority and talk about who's in charge, under Donald Trump's first administration, did he or did he not have the House of Representatives and the Senate and the presidency also in his first 2 years? Yes or no?
2 years. Okay, yes.
Cool,
He didn't have
awesome.
all
Yeah,
four.
okay, awesome. But during the time that his two shutdowns happened, was that the case? Yes or no?
That he had the majority, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so Donald Trump had the majority and yet
Correct.
allowed two shutdowns to happen. And now what's happened again?
But you're saying
Hold on.
he allowed
I'm just asking you a simple question. He's got
Happened again,
once
I guess.
awesome.
Is that what you
It's
want to
happened.
say?
Fantastic. It's happened again.
Okay.
So basically what we're saying is that Donald Trump can't lead because what happened when Joe Biden in his first 2 years had a simple majority, by the way, by a tiebreak in the Senate, and had the majority in the House of Representatives for his 2 years? Was there a shutdown in his first 2 years
No.
of his administration?
But
Cool.
you could make
And
the
then
case that
I'm in the middle. I'm
Republicans
still
lost more than
I'm
what-
still talking. I'm explaining something to you because you don't understand this. So, comparatively, because we're going to go apples to apples, right? Donald Trump, in the exact same situation, has now had 3 government shutdowns. Joe Biden, in that situation, has had 0. Why is it that the Democrats could get their act together and compromise and get these things passed, but the Republicans can't? Also, friendly reminder, as Joe Biden moved into his second 2 years, he, FYI, had a hostile House of Representatives because the Republicans became the majority. Was there a government shutdown in those 2 years?
We already said there wasn't.
Awesome. So what you're saying, and what Donald Trump himself was saying years ago, is that it's the president's fault. It's the president's fault if these people can't come together, isn't it?
That's what you're saying, Matt. But
No,
you
it's not
also
what
make-
I'm saying. It's what Donald Trump said. Listen.
I know you're going to play the clip of him saying that. I know.
There is a shutdown, and it's not going to be a horrible shutdown because, as you know, things will sort of keep
Well, it was a partial shutdown, right?
If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the President of the United States. He's the one that has to get people together. The president.
I know. You don't like it. You don't like when we throw Donald Trump's very words, because when he says it about another president, that's okay. But when he says it about, when he refer to himself, cool. Right? You don't like that. He shouldn't be held to the same standard as every other president. If he criticizes other presidents, we shouldn't hold him to the same standard, should we? Do you know how ridiculous that fucking sounds?
I don't want to repeat myself a third time, but you muted me, so I don't know if you heard me.
I'm asking you a question. Do you realize how ridiculous it sounds when he's criticizing other presidents for this thing and then not holding himself to the same standard? That's insanity. Any of us in our own lives, if we did that, what would they call us? What would they call us?
I mean, the word hypocrite.
The word hypocrite comes to mind. That's right. We would be hypocrites, and people would no, we haven't. No, we haven't.
You've never been a hypocrite in your whole life.
I didn't say that I've never been a hypocrite. But you know what I've never done? You know what I've never done, high school band name? I've never said that, hey, you know, it's this person's fault if they don't do this big thing that affects hundreds of millions of people, and then gone on to do that same thing, and then fuck over those people. Hey, when Barack Obama shut the government down, how many government workers did he fire?
I'm going to guess you're going to say none.
The answer is none. He didn't fire government workers punitively.
And so far, you know, I don't know if Trump will fire. I know you're saying they have fired people. I'm not aware. Did they fire anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I said it
How
multiple
many people
times.
have they fired? Like thousands?
Exacting out.
Yeah.
Also, while Nemo pulls that up, I've got something to play for you here. And don't worry, it's not the same clip of Donald Trump being a hypocrite yet again.
Right now.
Yeah, I just saw the speaker up there trying to place the blame on Democrats, but I got to be honest with you, you look at the polling data and they simply put not buying Speaker Johnson's arguments. What are we talking about? Well, why don't we just blame more for the 2025 shutdown? Normally when you see Republican on the screen, that's a good thing because they're leading. But in this case, it's a bad thing because more Americans are blaming him for the shutdown. And you can see it's a sweep across the board. You look at the New York Times poll, blame Republicans more by 7 points. How about the CBS poll, came out yesterday? Blame Republicans more by 9 points. How about the Marist University poll? Blame Republicans more by 12 points. And then the Washington Post poll takes the cake blaming Republicans more by 17 points. You average it all together, and we're talking about a double-digit margin in which more Americans are blaming the Republicans than the Democrats. Now, perhaps that shouldn't be so surprising to students of history. Why? Because we've had a number of shutdowns in the past. And which party almost always, or basically always, seems to get blamed? It's the Republican Party that always seems to get blamed, whether it's the 95-96 shutdowns, 2013, or the 2018-2019 shutdowns. And more importantly, what I think is so important is we are still at the beginning of this shutdown, right? What happens right now in the polling may not necessarily hold going forward. But historically speaking, what we've actually seen is that the party that gets blamed at the start of the shutdowns, 95, 96, 2013, 2018, 2019, is the same party that gets blamed by the end of the shutdown. So at this point, more Americans are blaming the Republicans than the Democrats. And historically speaking, that margin, those margins have tended to hold.
Huh. Weird. It's almost
So
like the
when-
exact thing that Nemo was
Nemo
just
said.
saying to you.
Yeah, and I conceded that, so I hope you had,
It answered your other question. The random question that you tried to introduce, which was, yeah, but is it getting worse? Will they change their mind? That's your answer.
well, why is your the numbers that you gave, where it was 4%, was that, it's, I guess each one has different numbers. We don't know what it's going to be in a week or month. We don't know where those numbers are going to go.
So
How could you say that's the answer of that?
the guy literally pointed to historical trends on this. The party that gets the blame at the start tends to be the party that has the blame at the end.
Okay, well, that's a historical trend.
No
But
shit.
we don't know if that's going to happen this time.
We don't know if an asteroid is going to hit in 30 seconds. Like that, you're so we don't know for sure. That's not an argument.
Well, the fact that you are predicting the future is an argument based on the past.
Have you not been predicting the future when you say, "Well, I think that Trump is just doing this to negotiate"?
I believe that's what's happening.
That's you predicting the future?
I believe right now he's doing that. It's not
Again,
future.
so you're predicting
That's my
future
opinion.
actions. You are speculating on future actions, yes?
The man that wrote The Art of the Deal, I believe, is negotiating.
Well, he sucks at negotiating, and he didn't really write part of the deal.
Well, he may have had a ghostwriter, but you know what I mean.
Okay. So again, you're telling me that you're trying to predict the future.
I don't know if that's predicting the future.
Speculation is an attempt to predict the future.
Again, Nemo, if you need this win, I'll give it to you. But I don't think it has a lot to do with the bigger thing, which is my opinion, and I think most Republicans see it one way, and the Democrats see it the other way, and only history will tell us which way it goes.
Right, which is why I gave you something that cited historical data.
And you know what?
And history tells
that's pretty
us.
good evidence.
History
It's
tells
not
us.
100%.
History tells us that the party that gets the blame at the start tends to be the party that has the blame at the end. So history literally tells us.
And history tells you most of the time a incumbent president will win re-election, but that didn't happen this time. So, sometimes history's wrong.
What?
I believe we have more two-term presidents than one-term presidents.
Yeah.
Okay, so like historically, if you trend that, Joe Biden should have won a second term, but it didn't happen.
Not really. I
Sometimes it
mean,
doesn't work that way.
no, not really.
nope.
Number one, Biden wasn't on the ballot for a second term.
Well, that's true.
And also,
Okay, I'll take that.
you're acting
You
like
could
there
say the
haven't
same thing
been.
about Trump, right?
Hold on.
Trump should have won a second one.
Hold
and he
on.
didn't.
Dude, I need to point something out here. This is super important. The thing that you just said is true about incumbent presidents. except when there's a large economic issue that happens in the preceding term. That always the incumbent presidency. Oops. Like, hey, wait a second. What happened to George Bush Sr.? Oh, hey, Nemo, what happened to Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, the economy was in the toilet.
In those cases, you're absolutely right. So what?
Exactly.
Okay.
So what happened to Joe Biden?
Was there an economic issue?
Dude,
according to every Democrat,
are you literally this fucking disingenuous? Are you literally this fucking disingenuous, dude? Are you this fucking disingenuous?
Every Democrat I speak to says that Biden gave.
Was there a major economic issue that happened during his term? I didn't say it was his fault. Was there an issue that happened during his term? Stagflation wasn't Jimmy Carter's fault. But it happened during the late 70s. Quite frankly, George Bush Sr. got the shit end of the stick because of Reagan's policies. I didn't like him as a president, but most of what happened, his recession, was because of Reagan.
In both cases, you're right.
I know. So what I'm saying is that when you're like, whoa, Democrats, blah, 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 I'm not saying anything different than I've said. But what I'm saying is that when there's an economic event that happens, that bucks the trend. In basically every single time. That gives us one-term presidents.
But you're saying because the price of eggs went up? Is that why Biden...
No, I'm saying because we got 9% inflation. We had global fucking supply chains collapse. That's what happened. Duh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. And even with that, Kamala Harris only lost by 1.5%.
Well, that's a lot of people.
Is it?
Wait,
is it? Or is it the slimmest?
1.5% is a lot of people?
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Is 4% a lot of people?
Yeah, that's 4%'s a lot of people too.
Oh, okay. So that 4% differential in that poll earlier, suddenly it's a lot. Good job.
Yeah, but again,
so you agree. Way to go. Way to go, dumbass.
I gave it to you. Nemo, I gave it to you. I don't know why you keep going back to it. Yes, but what is it going to be a week from now, a month from now? That's what I'm talking about. I gave you that, bro.
We gave you the answer. We gave you the answer.
You seem to believe you gave me the answer.
You said that history will tell us. We cited history.
History will tell us, but not necessarily the past. History.
Clip that.
Oh my God!
Please clip that.
I can't. That was
a year from now. History will tell us.
History will tell us, but not necessarily the past. What in the ever fuck? No wonder you voted for Donald Trump. God damn. You syphilitic shoebox. How in the fuck did you string those words together and think that was a sentence worthy of oxygen? What the fuck did you just say?
A year from now, history, meaning the time we're living now, the next couple months, the next 6 months, we will see what will happen. So a year from now, that will be history, as opposed to today's history, time before us. That's what I meant.
You sound like a stoner neighbor that I went to college with.
Okay.
Whenever he just ripped a big fat one and was, I don't know, trying to sound smart.
I'm not trying to sound, I'm just being myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I think that we have established that history is indeed the past.
Well, I do know that, Nemo. I misspoke what I meant
I don't
to
know.
say. When I say history will tell us, meaning when we get to maybe the end of Donald Trump's presidency or a year from now, right? Because we're trying to say what's going to happen in the future. Once we live the future and it becomes actually our past, then we will know. But I don't think you could go by what's happened already to, like you said, trends from the past don't dictate absolute what's going to happen in the future.
Except, I mean, your attempt to debunk that failed because you said,
well, history says that we don't have just one-term presidents normally.
except for when the economy's in the toilet. Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush, Joe Biden. Imagine that.
I mean, Biden is, again, any Democrat.
I love how you latched on to Biden just then. Like,
Democrat
I engaged another dialogue tree.
Any Democrat I talk to says there was a good economy. So, I mean, I think...
Dude, I literally just explained to you. It's not that we said that it was a good economy. It said that Joe Biden didn't mishandle the economy. It's that Joe Biden did a good job handling the economy. No one is sitting here going, 9% inflation, that's good. I've never said that. Nemo's never said that. I know you sit here every night and you listen to us because you're trolling down there in the little comments. We never say that. Yeah, I know. Share your little opinions away. But you know that we're not saying that. We're not saying that it was a good economy, but it recovered really well and it was on the up. It really was. But yeah, when Joe Biden took over, the economy was not doing well. We did recover better than the rest of the G7 nations. We took that 9% inflation and we flipped it around and brought it all the way the fuck down to 2.4 now, didn't we?
But now it seems like you're arguing.
Hold on. I'm not arguing against myself. It wasn't a good economy. I'm literally saying it wasn't a good economy. But Joe Biden did a good job with a not good economy. He did a much better job than most presidents would have done. And we came out of it better than basically the rest of the developed world. There were articles being written about this saying that our economy coming out of C-19 was the envy of the rest of the G7 countries. So it's not that everything was fucking roses and peaches. It's just that we did a better job with it. And that's our point, is that he did a good job navigating us through a really shitty time, because he did. And the economy was on the up. He added a shitload of jobs. It got back all the ones that we lost and added a shitload more. Our GDP was growing. We were doing well. But also, there was some shit to deal with. It was not good. So, unfortunately, idiots like you and other Republicans only look at bad, economy bad, and you just completely fucking put blinders on and you ignore the real reasons why the economy was bad. You ignore all of the good things that Joe Biden did to fix the economy, and now, oh, hey, wow, what a surprise, our economy's in a fucking tailspin. So, I'm literally not contradicting myself. I'm just pointing out to you that when you say shit like, oh, the Democrats were saying that the economy was great. No, that's not. It's like you don't even understand what's being said.
Well, it sounds like to me that you're arguing against yourself.
I understand that because you literally don't understand. It's because you're not intelligent enough to grasp the very simple point that I'm making. Allow me to say it. No. Since you think that it sounds like I'm arguing against myself, allow me to say it even simpler. Joe Biden took office. Economy bad. Was bad. Not really his fault. Joe Biden did good job, fix economy. Economy start doing better. Thank you for
Democrats
coming
still
to
got
my
trouble.
TED Talk.
And so, yet Democrats still lost the election, even though the economy
Yes,
was on the
exactly.
rise.
Very good, because
Well,
people like you are dumb and you don't understand the actual reasons behind why the economy was bad and then why it got better. And I bet you're one of those people who still blames Joe Biden for high gas prices.
So again,
Right? Do you
what we
blame Joe
talked
Biden?
about-
Do you? Oh, no, Nemo. I don't know why. God damn it. Every night now. God damn it. All right, I'll see you in a minute. So do you blame Joe Biden for high gas prices?
No.
Awesome. Why wasn't it Joe Biden's fault that gas prices were high?
Because he doesn't control the gas prices.
Good. But why? What was the reason that we saw high gas prices starting in April of right after C-19, basically in April or May of 2020, up until about June of 2022? Why did we see gas prices just fucking rise and rise and rise? Why did that happen?
Issues with Russia.
Nope.
Issues around the world. With,
Nope.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you tell me then?
Good. You don't know. It was the OPEC Plus deal that Donald Trump signed in April of 2020. Do you know what the OPEC Plus deal was? I know you've heard it.
Why don't you explain it to me?
You definitely have heard me talk about it. I know you've sat here in live, and I know you've heard me talk about it. And now you're just playing dumb.
No, I'm not aware of it.
Cool. Donald Trump in April of 2020. Remember what was happening in April of 2020? Everything was shut down, right?
COVID.
Yep.
I'm sorry, C-19.
C-19. Thank you.
Sorry.
And everything was shut down, and so no one was driving, right? And also our supply chains were all out of whack, and so truck drivers weren't driving, we weren't driving. So what happened to the demand for gasoline and therefore oil? It went down. And when demand goes down and supply remains constant, what happens to prices? Basic economics.
Price goes down.
Goes way down, right? In this case, it plummeted. We were seeing prices of a barrel of oil that were insane, that we haven't seen in ever. Okay? Now, what really should have happened there is the oil companies could have just fucking taken it on the chin because they make billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars every year in profit, and fuck them, and they could take a hit for a quarter. Fuck off. But if Trump really wanted to protect them, he could have signed a deal for 6 months that would have cut supply with OPEC or something like that, and would have helped them weather the storm or whatever. I still say that's way too fucking much, but fine. Do you know what he did? He signed a deal for 2 fucking years to cut supply out of OPEC by 9.7 million barrels per day. That is 10 million barrels a day. Starting in April of 2020, going all the way until April of 2022. And when you say, wow, that sounds crazy, there's no way that he did that, I would say, yeah, that does sound crazy now, doesn't it? Because what would happen once the gas prices, or what would happen once demand for gas prices went back up? What would happen? What would happen once demand for gas went back up? And supply was still low. What would happen?
Prices would go up? Is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly. Prices would go up. So, just as a final little illustrator here for you, this is the EIA, which is the I'll show you the Energy Information Administration. This is a government organization. This is U.S. all grades, all formulations, retail gas prices. Let me show you something. See right here? Can you see on the screen that's April of 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Dollar was at $1.93 a gallon. This is average for all across America, okay? It was $1.93 a gallon. I told you the deal was for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Boy, it's so weird. Gas peaked out at $5 a gallon in June of 2022. Can you see what happened after June of 2022?
I can.
What happened to the price of gas?
It went down.
No,
stayed
it didn't just
relatively
it didn't just go down. It literally starts plummeting. And do you know why it starts plummeting? Because OPEC ramps up their fucking supply again. And do you know what Donald Trump just got? And what's that?
Didn't Joe Biden also dip into our reserve?
Jesus Christ, you people.
Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God.
Go ahead and finish the thought, high school.
Go
ahead.
for it. Say it.
Well,
Bring it on.
Didn't that bring down the price also? Didn't that contribute?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
What do you think the
Only
reserve
that
is
they
for?
brought- They ramped up production.
What do you think the reserve is for?
I'm sorry? Can you repeat yourself?
Are you like Will Ferrell in Austin Powers 2? Like someone has to say something 3 times before you get it? Dude, what do you think the Strategic Petroleum Reserve is for?
I would imagine if we went to war with another
Wrong.
country. Oh, okay. I guess I'm wrong. Just when the price of gas goes a little too high, we just open it up and lower prices to win
Yes.
elections. Okay.
No, not win elections, dumbass.
I'm sorry, because we care about the people. That's right.
Oh my God. This
Matt, you've had enough of me. Cut me, bro. Get me out of here.
I know you really want me to, because this is just getting just embarrassing for you.
No, I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to go to bed.
So give me 1 second. No. Keep his dumbass up here.
I'm
since
not-
he
I'm not-
decided
I
to
can
play.
take myself out.
I wish you would.
I'm
but
giving you
in
the
other
pleasure of
ways.
hitting that button.
So anyway, high school. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna send this to you, Matt. So
Yeah, okay.
This answers your stupid ass question, high school.
Oh.
Do you know what Mr. Global is?
I'm not familiar with him.
Of course not.
Okay, I got a question.
I'm not a genius.
Mr. Global is oil dude. Has his own oil company.
Everybody
Very
knows
successful
Mr.
in the
Global,
oil
right?
industry.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Please enjoy Mr. Global.
From a follower, why did Biden sell so much of our oil reserves? This is going to be a detailed explanation of all the events that occurred and how all of that actually happened. And as I'm walking you through this, I want you to remember what the politicians were saying. First of all, COVID happened early 2020. Oil markets crashed and oil went negative because Saudi Arabia increased production by 1 million barrels a day. They told you it was a price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia. Russia didn't increase production at all. It was just Saudi Arabia. And by the way, Russia is a part of OPEC. The price war was between OPEC and the United States. OPEC and the United States, not OPEC and Russia. So what happens? Donald Trump negotiates the OPEC 2020 deal. This deal, which took 9.7 million barrels a day of oil off the market for 2 whole years. That was in April of 2020. Then we had Operation Warp Speed and the vaccine rollout. And that was occurring at the end of the Trump presidency and the beginning of the Biden presidency. With the vaccine rollout, record numbers of people returned to the office, returned to work. And with that, oil demand rose at a record pace during a time when the OPEC 2020 deal was in place. That 9.7 million barrels a day was still off the market. So oil prices rose and gas prices rose with it. And you were told it had something to do with the Keystone XL pipeline. As if a pipeline can create millions of barrels a day of lost oil production. Then Russia went into Ukraine, and oil and gas prices skyrocketed. Oh, and by the way, U.S. rig counts had more than doubled at this point. But U.S. drillers cannot simply add 9 million barrels a day to the global market. That's not a thing. It's a complete impossibility. Inflation rose to over 9%, and gas prices rose to over $5 a gallon. So in order to bring down inflation and gas prices, Joe Biden decided to release oil from the strategic reserve. But he didn't actually sell the oil. The oil was already sold. He just moved up the date to which it would be sold. You see, there was 5 pieces of legislation that had called for the sale of 240 million barrels of oil out of the SPR. The 2015 budget, the FAST Act, the Cures Act, the 2018 budget, the Trump Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. All of these pieces of legislation, except for the Trump Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, had bipartisan support. That means almost everybody from both sides agreed and voted on these pieces of legislation. That means the very people that told you that oil should only be sold out of the SPR in times of war voted for those pieces of legislation that sold oil out of the SPR for nothing other than deficit reduction. Your Ted Cruz, your Lindsey Graham, Donald Trump. So what the Biden administration did was they took these future oil sales and they concentrated them into a mass singular oil sale, where they sold that oil at over $94 a barrel. And that did help bring down inflation, and that did help bring down gas prices until OPEC started restoring production from the now expired OPEC 2020 deal. When it was all said and done, the Biden administration had released about 300 million barrels of oil out of the SPR. Remember, the mandated sales, the congressionally passed sales that he was using totaled about 240 million. So the Biden administration kept enough money within the Department of the Interior to buy back about 60 million barrels of oil, which means what Joe Biden left in the SPR was exactly what would have been there after all of the congressionally mandated sales that Democrats and Republicans both had agreed on and passed the legislation to sell that oil. There is no oil missing from the SPR that should be there because Joe Biden sold it. All of the oil missing from the SPR is missing because Congress voted to sell it. The only thing Joe Biden changed was when. The SPR exists to serve one purpose: supply disruptions. It was built as a response to the Arab oil embargo, a huge supply disruption. It's never been used for war. It's not intended to be used for war. It's there because we're dependent on oil from other countries. And if they decide to cut us off, we need to have some. That is what happened with the SPR. Thanks.
Damn.
Pretty much what we agreed on.
No, you said that the
Only
SPR
thing
was
that
for
he
the
didn't
military.
mention is that at the timing of when he released that oil was right before.
Dumbass, you
When?
literally tried to tell
When
me.
did he release the oil?
Don't try to filibuster,
When?
dude. You
When did he
literally
release that
tried to
oil?
tell me. Okay, I get
Before
it.
the midterms?
You
Right before
lost.
the election?
I get it. You lost.
Okay.
And so now you're trying to yell a lot.
I don't know what the loss is. I'm not yelling.
Okay, cool. I'll explain it to you. What did you say the Strategic Petroleum Reserve was for?
Well, I would imagine whatever he says. It's one guy's opinion. He says
One guy's
it's
opinion?
not for emergencies.
One guy's opinion?
Yeah. But I said it was for emergencies.
One guy's opinion?
Yeah.
No, you didn't say emergencies. You said the military.
God.
Matt, would you mind putting that on the screen?
Of course not. Hold, please. Oh, hey, wait. This is Forbes. Forbes magazine. They seem like a very very important and reputable publication, Nemo.
Yeah.
Huh.
And Matt Randolph, that's the real name of Mr. Global. He is, I believe it's a senior
So Nemo, if we
contributor.
went to war with Russia tomorrow,
No.
Russia cut off.
Stop trying to run
Russia
away
cut
from
off
this.
our
Stop,
oil.
no. Stop
If
trying to run
Russia
away
cut
from
off-
this.
Well, they don't actually sell
Go
us
ahead and
oil.
get it out. Get it all out.
If just say, for whatever reason, we needed more oil.
Get it
we
out.
could not use that oil
Get it out.
in the reserve.
Did you get it out?
Yeah, I asked you a question.
Okay, cool. So that right there,
You're not
Matt
gonna answer
Randolph, that's the guy
Answer?
who was just talking.
Yeah, I know.
So when you say, well, that's just one guy's opinion,
Yeah,
he's a senior contributor to Forbes on the oil industry.
Can
I'm
I
happy for him.
can I read this to you? By the way, Matt.
But I just
no,
said,
no, no,
we
no,
went to
no,
war.
no, no, no,
Are we
no,
not
no,
allowed?
no. Matt Randolph is a globally recognized expert in the oil and gas industry with over 33 years' experience spanning exploration, production, and strategic operations. Matt has played a key role in shaping energy standards, optimizing field development, and leading multi-billion-dollar projects across North America. His career is marked by a commitment to innovation, operational excellence, and sustainable energy solutions. A trusted voice in the industry, Matt is frequently sought after for keynote speaking engagements, advisory roles, and media commentary. He's mentored countless professionals and remains a driving force behind industry best practices and an emerging energy trend. And Matt is currently a principal partner in a fully integrated upstream oil and gas company. I think this is the definition of an expert.
So if we went to war, can we use that reserve?
Why would we have to use that reserve?
Because we needed more oil.
What? No.
Okay,
What?
just say we went to war with Saudi
no,
Arabia.
don't
Let's
restate
just
the
say that. Or
hypothetical.
any
Yeah,
Arab
no. I
country.
get it.
Any Arab
You
country.
don't need more oil.
We don't need more oil.
No. Why would we need to tap that? You're acting like we don't have this is World War II or some shit, that we don't have a supply that we can tap at any moment. It's the U.S. military. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, it's in our reserve. Right? Isn't that where we keep our oil? In the reserve?
You really are stupid.
Well, I feel the same about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many amendments are there in the Constitution?
Well, I'm not here for a trivia contest, but
Well, you said I'm stupid. If you don't know and I know, then what does that make you?
that means that you read it more recently.
I've read the Constitution more recently.
Yeah.
Could it be that I know basic civics?
Yeah, so good for you.
So the stupid guy's smarter than you. Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't say
Again,
you're smarter than
trying to
me.
pivot away from the fact that Mr.
I did
Global
not say you're
completely
smarter than
debunked your entire stance just then.
Because
And you're
knowing
really
facts
trying.
does not make
you
somebody
are
smart.
so
Nemo, knowing facts does not make somebody smart.
knowing facts does not make someone smart. Okay, cool. So you were just resoundingly debunked by someone
disagree.
whose whole job is this industry. And instead of taking the L, you want to sit here and cope and create bullshit situations to be like, okay, well, I know that. Hold on, let me do. I'm walking in. Yeah, Nemo, like I know that, like he said that, but
but that's just like his opinion. I know he's like an expert or funny guy, funny like a clown, but like that doesn't really count. And also like, but what about if there's this one situation where like we go to war with aliens and they eat oil and then all the oil disappears and but then we might have to tap the oil and then we gotta tap the. So yeah, I'm actually right, and this expert doesn't know shit. The fuck, man, just take the fucking L.
None of that happened. And I said, what about the midterm elections? Isn't it funny the timing of the release?
The timing of the release?
Yeah, the release of the reserve oil was right before the midterms because they were trying to reduce the price right before the election.
You realize that the price
politics.
of gas...
Pure politics, bro. Pure politics.
No, dumbass.
Oh my god.
The price of gas...
What's your opinion?
Oh my god.
No, it's not. I can also pull up Mr. Global explaining exactly that phenomenon.
Why don't you guys go out one night and have a couple drinks, really?
I mean, like, I'm mutual to Mr. Global. He's really cool. He's like a really laid back dude.
Wonderful.
Yeah, like, yeah.
But what does that mean? What does that have? Why don't you pull up some stats about the timing of the release?
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat myself. I can literally pull up a video of Mr. Global talking about this exact phenomena that you are claiming is politics and debunking it. Would you like me to do that?
No, I got to go to bed. I got to work.
No, you don't want me to. You don't want me to do that again. You don't want to get nuked by the same guy 2 times in a row.
If you want to come back tomorrow, we could talk some more. But I got to go to bed.
Then why would you ask the question? It's almost like you're scared.
You don't want to talk about the timing. You want to show me videos. I got to go to bed.
I'm fine with talking about the timing.
But you want to get into a 20-minute video and
no, it's not a 20-minute video.
Whatever. I got to go to bed, guys.
Okay, sounds like you're bitching out.
Why? Because I have to go to work? I don't know. What do you do tomorrow? Tomorrow morning when I'm at work, you're going to be on.
I'm going to be up at
again.
6:45 bringing my daughter to school.
Well, guess what? I'll be up before you, brother.
But really, what time are you getting up?
5.
Really? You're up at 5?
Yes. Yes. I have to be work at 7 o'clock.
Okay. What do you do for work?
People have to work for a living.
What do you do for work?
I work in healthcare.
In healthcare.
Christ almighty.
Yes. Oh, my God. Nemo, I hope I never see you there. Might be a problem for you.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I think that if you need to change the sheets, it'll be okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do, and that's awesome. But listen, bro, if you want, I come back tomorrow. If you don't want to ever hear from me again, that's cool too. Cool too. I'm still gonna listen to you guys, and still disagree with you, but I gotta go to bed. So you guys can have a good night.
Cool story, bro.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, friend. Sorry, you wanted to yell at that guy?
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this because I'm not going to get you in trouble. Because I'm also very guarded.
Okay.
Gather myself. My brother in Christ. Okay. You, sir, are the reason why I believe in abortion in all 9 months. And you, sir, are the reason why I have 0 regrets about having a hysterectomy at 31. And you, sir, I hex on you right now. With my fat girl abilities, I hope you have 0 motility. And I hex upon you, sir, that I, the itchiest of assholes, in the most inconvenient and most public of places, for the entirety of your existence. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thank you, Matt. I love you. Good night.
Amen. Amen. Good night. Delightful. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. We're going to keep talking Trump supporters. That was the thing. That was the whole thing. Praise ramen. Praise ramen. You got it. No worries. Hey, quick and friendly reminder. If you're enjoying yourself, please drop some support. I need to say thank you. Thank you to two people real quick. Once again, thank you to Tammy on the blue thing. Oh my God, my blood is boiling. Trump shut down the government because they don't want to give Americans health care, but they will justify sending billions on useless fucking bullshit. They're such cult members. Obviously, W's Tammy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And and thank you to Catherine on the green thing. Tell him off again, this time in Bostonian. Kid is a POS. I did my best to yell at him as much as I could. So I did my best.
Thank you to Josh for the blue thing. You said, please let high school band name know. Nobody will mourn your passing, and you'll fade into obscurity long before then.
Oh. Damn. Yeah. Damn, Josh. Good one. Oh, by the way, as we always do, thank you.
This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's see what else we got in the box, guys. We've still got at least another hour here. So if you're enjoying yourself, great. So please do that. And if you vote for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat, guys. Let's get those likes. If we can get up over 300K, that'd be great. Love to get over 300,000. That would be awesome. And yeah, let's keep going. Transformer. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Yellow. Okay. Hey, Brett, what's up, friend? How you doing? Okay. All right, fine.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
All right.
What would you guys
hold on.
talk about?
All right, time out. Are you going to be good?
I'm sorry about that, Chief.
You're going to be good?
I know the rules.
All right, fine. All right, what do you want to talk about, Spicoli?
Well, why did Biden pardon Fauci?
Hold on. We're not talking about...
Biden
No,
pardon
Spicoli.
Fauci?
All right, you're already off, Spicoli. You're off to a bad start. The rules are
You were
we're
just talking
talking
about
about...
the
Hey,
pandemic.
bud, number one,
All right.
absolutely
Sure,
not. We're
you
not
got it.
talking about that because we're on the other...
Of course
on the.
you're not.
Hey, I'll tell you... I'll explain to you exactly why. I'm
Of course.
going to give you one more chance, dude. I brought you back up because I thought that maybe you were genuine about wanting to have a conversation. I'm dual streaming right now on another thing, and if we talk about that, I'll get taken down. So no, we're not talking. So we're not talking about that. That's number one. Number two, we're here to talk about current events and Donald Trump. That's why the prompts above are current events.
Okay.
Number one.
CK
So
was
number.
a POS.
What's
Why
that?
was CK a POS? You tell me.
Fantastic. Now that one we can absolutely get behind.
Because he went to debate college zombies. That
Yeah.
makes him a POS.
Yes, he was a piece of
I bet
shit
you were
because he
happy when he was
debated
shot,
because he
right?
debated college kids. No, I don't
He went
believe
out
in.
and talked to college
Hold
kids,
on,
and
hold
that
on.
made him a
Hang on, bud.
And you were happy he was
Bud,
shot,
hey,
of course,
bud.
right?
If you're just gonna keep repeating the same thing and not let me respond to you, this isn't gonna work. I heard you the first time. Got it. Thank you. No, I didn't really give a fuck that he debated college kids, even though he was a grown man and he was punching down because he couldn't debate actual fucking adults. And even when he did debate some college kids, he got his ass handed to him, which is why he wouldn't debate people like Parker and Dean, and he avoided them like the plague, which is embarrassing as fuck. But besides that, no, he was a piece of shit because he was racist as fuck, and he stoked political violence. I don't believe in political violence. I'm not happy that someone was killed in the name of politics.
How is he racist? How is he racist? If you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. That's racist.
I see that comment. And
that is racist.
I raise you the following.
The Dems
Listen,
just
hey,
expect the
bitch.
blacks to vote them.
Little bitch.
Or they're racist.
Stop talking. You asked us a question. We're answering. We don't need your voice because it's useless. Now shut up and listen. You asked, how is Charlie racist? Here you go.
We note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk self-described very, very radical. View that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. As we note in the piece, Kirk has previously described Kirk as a hero and a civil rights icon. It's true. I used to be wrong. What inspired Kirk to shift his view on MLK? Why does Kirk think that MLK is a bad guy? When Kirk says that MLK says, quote, one good thing he didn't believe, what does he mean by that? Why does Kirk believe passing the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Now, again, apparently they don't listen to the show because we do that at least once a week, right? Once a week we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. Does Kirk believe that racial segregation should be permitted in the United States? Again, this is how shallow they are. It's as if you don't support the Leviathan and the building of a mass racialized bureaucracy and a refounding of the United States via the Civil Rights Act, you must be pro-racial segregation. Now I'd love to find this guy and ask him, like, hey, when's the Wired magazine article going to be done on black-only dormitories?
Damn. Here, I'll invite you to unmute there, bud.
How are the Dems racist? If you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. Why do the Dems
I'll explain that one. I'll explain that one to you. It's real simple.
are they
Hey, bud.
Dems
If you asked,
dangerous?
okay, fine. I'll just mute you again. I'll answer your question. That one's real simple. It was a sign off on a radio program, and the tagline on the radio program was, "You ain't black if," and that's what you're supposed to say. Like the prompt is, "You ain't black if." By the way, you're quoting it wrong. It's "You ain't black if," and so Joe Biden, being a politician running for office, said, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me," because that's the prompt. That's what they ask everyone to do. It's a soundbite. Cool. Glad we explained that to you. Now that you understand that it has nothing to do with actual fucking racism, now you can respond to the Charlie Kirk clip that Nemo just played for you. Awesome. That's Spicoli, by the way. For those of you who have never seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
All right. Can you guys name one thing Biden did to improve your
Why
life
are
or
you
community?
talking about Joe Biden? You were the one who brought up
I'd
the
love
subject.
I'd
Hey,
love
bud.
when
Hey,
people
bud.
refuse to
Hey,
talk-
bud. Literally hasn't been president now in 9 months. We're talking about Donald Trump.
I know you refuse to talk about the administration.
Okay, I really tried to give you a chance here. We're not talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about the president of the United States now and current events, such as the things above. We're in the middle of a government shutdown. There is still a massive conflict going on in the Middle East, and no, that ceasefire didn't hold. Holy shit, that was quick. And you were the one who brought up Charlie Kirk, and we're trying to engage with you on that subject. And you just want to keep talking about Joe Biden. I think you might be a little obsessed. So do you want to talk about a current event, or do you want to talk about Joe Biden? Because if you want to talk about Joe Biden, bud, there's a great wall that you can just go yell at if you'd like.
All right, what's the next current event you guys want to talk about?
Oh, you want to move on from Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, you know, you're a piece of shit, not Charlie. You are the piece of shit,
Wow.
not Charlie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a revelation right there. Holy cow.
Yeah.
You think that someone
You're a
who-
fascist. You've
Ah,
been on a
got it.
10-year witch hunt. A 10-year witch hunt. That started in
you're doing the
2016.
preloaded lines from earlier.
You've been trying to lock up,
Yeah,
slander,
you're doing the preloaded
vilify.
lines from earlier. Calm down.
Okay. Oh yeah, you guys don't want to talk about the 10-year witch hunt. I got it.
Well, you're the one who was sitting here talking about
I got
current
it.
events. You're the one who brought up
All
Charlie.
right. So what's the next current event? Gaza?
It's crazy how you're running away from
What did
Charlie.
Biden do for Gaza?
It's amazing how you brought up Biden again.
All right.
I want
Gaza.
to
Who
talk
did you
about
guys want to
Charlie
win?
Spicoli.
Hamas or Israel?
Spicoli, can you defend Charlie saying that MLK was a bad person?
I didn't see the clip. You played some random clip. I didn't know what the fuck you were playing.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Erica.
Can you defend my shirt?
Hold on one sec. One sec, Spicoli. Hold on one sec. Just one sec, bud. Hi, Brett. Hi, Erica. How are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm good. Anytime someone comes up and talks about OCK, I just like to show them my shirt and see if they like it.
Oh, hey, Spicoli, you want to check out the shirt? Want to check out?
Yeah,
check
let's
it
see
out.
the shirt.
All right, cool. Here.
Nice.
Yeah, people that shoot other people don't follow gun laws. Only 13% of people in jail for gun violence used a registered gun.
That's
In
incorrect,
your
anyways.
fucking world, hey, Dick Lips. In your fucking world, only the bad guys would have guns. Imagine that. Like in your damn inner cities.
Did you just say
Your
Dick
damn inner
Lips?
cities are war zones. Explain to me why your damn inner cities are war zones. Go. What damn inner city do you fucktards even live in?
Spicoli.
Why are these
you
damn inner
okay,
cities
sir?
war? Can you name me one dangerous Republican
Hey,
city?
whoa, hold on. I
One
live in one of
dangerous
those.
Republican
Hey,
city.
bud.
Go.
Hey, bud. Hold on. Time out. Spicoli, where do you live?
You said Dick Lips.
I'm from Malibu, motherfucker.
Oh, awesome. So in my
You ever heard of it?
yeah, it's a shithole. Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to burn it down.
Yeah, okay, bud.
Gavin-
Anyways, apparently I must live in a shithole in Boston, Massachusetts, a liberal hellhole. We're number one in education. We're number one in healthcare. We're number one in quality of living, and we have a super low crime rate, and we have some of the most strict pew-pew laws in the nation. My God, it's so bad. It's so bad here. Wow.
You're 74% white people city. You're a racist.
I literally
You live in a white city.
that really isn't
What
true.
percentage of Boston is white? 75%. No? You tell
ish.
me. Look it up. Look it up. Jizz for brains.
Jizz for brains. Is
Lucky
that
you,
honestly
you
is
live in a
like
white
is that
city.
the best? Is that the
Lucky
best?
you.
Hold on. Is that like the hold on? No,
Lucky
there's
you.
no genuine Spicoli. Genuine question.
Lucky
Is that the
you.
best? Is that the best like insult you've got? Like, could you do better?
That's
Can
like-
you
that's
try
like me
again?
being like, name
No.
a most
Just try again.
country, and you
No.
say-
But time out. Can you do better than that insult? Because that was shit. Can you do better? Try again. Insult me better than that. Come on.
What happened to Pocahontas? Isn't Native American?
No.
after all?
No. Insult me better than jizz for brains. Like, can you do better than that? Please try again.
You live in an all-white city. Congratulations.
It's literally not an all-white city. He's never heard of Roxbury or
Okay, what
Dorchester or
percentage
Jamaica
of
Plain.
Boston is white?
Okay, this is annoying.
What
Anyways,
percentage is white?
hold
Look
on.
it up,
No,
Nemo.
hey bud, I can pull up the stats for you. But first, I think my
Hey,
friend.
pull up the
hold on,
stats. Read them out to you.
I will, but I think first my friend Brett might want to correct you on your stats about gun violence. I believe.
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely, friend.
Awesome. Yeah, so Spicoli, you said that only 13% of firearm-related crimes are done with legally obtained weapons?
Only 13% of people in jail for gun violence were actually fucking dumb enough to use a registered gun.
Okay, can you give me that statistic?
7% use unregistered guns, illegal guns.
Cool.
They don't buy them at the gun store, you fucking moron.
Cool. Can
They
you
buy
give
them
me that?
behind the 7-Eleven. It's called the
Cool. Can you
black
give me
market.
that source?
Do I have a source? Look it up. Yeah.
Yeah,
look it
I
up.
have looked it up.
Okay. What percentage of people in jail use a registered gun?
So 58% of all firearm crime is used with legally acquired and obtained firearms, and 70% of mass unalivings are done with legally acquired guns.
87% of people in jail for gun violence used an illegal gun.
Right. Where did you get that number?
Fucking look it up. Just for brains.
You know, I think it's wild that Spicoli keeps insulting people when he sounds like he's 2 deep breaths away from dying. Like,
I heard
really want you to stop,
Matt
Spicoli.
insulting the black gentleman on
Like,
there a little while ago.
Stop.
That was fine.
Stop holding. Like, stop
That
doing
was fine.
I wasn't here for that, so I don't know idea. But I really want you to stop. Like,
Once
it
the
makes for a
blacks
really,
finally
really
wake up
like
and they stop
awful-
voting down
I'm
at a
sorry, the
90%
who's?
rate.
Hey,
Damn
bud.
code
Hey,
red.
bud.
Don't
Hey,
lean
bud.
into the racism.
Yeah.
You'll be told.
Did you say the blacks? We're not doing that. You're not going to ever say that again. Never say that again.
Literally black people.
You're going to,
When
Spicoli? What's
Hey,
that?
Spicoli, take one. Spicoli, I got it, Matt. Don't worry. Spicoli, take one deep breath for me. One deep breath. Inhale, exhale.
Modern
Go
day.
ahead. Go ahead. No,
It's
I just
modern
need you to
day.
do that, all right?
They
Because
own
I'm going to
you.
ask you in about 5 minutes to take the second one,
Right.
and then
Erica,
we're going to listen
I got
as
one
you
question for
expire. Okay?
What do
there
you
go.
get out of it? What do you guys get out of it? You get the
Get
worst
out of what?
schools.
I didn't know I was
the most
I didn't know I
dangerous
was the
neighborhoods.
speaker of the black community.
What do you
Am I
get?
the arbiter of all things black? What are we
Erica,
doing?
you're
What
the
do you get out
monolith.
of it? It's modern
I'm the
day.
monolith.
They use you.
You're
They
the
keep you on the Cardi B.
you're the face,
They keep you on
Erica.
the rap.
It's just you.
Rap culture. That's what's keeping you down.
I'm
What's funny
so
to me is
sir.
you people think
Oh,
America's
God.
racist,
Here we go.
yet you vote for the career establishment politicians. Make it
Just
make
like you
sense.
voted for Donald Trump.
Trump isn't a career establishment politician.
Oh God, I found it. I legitimately hate the way that studio works when it comes to this button. All right, it's just so annoying. I know Kermit's coming out because we're gonna have to get the tinfoil. All right, so here's the thing, Spicoli. Here's the thing. All right, it is not my job to explain black anything to you. I'm not doing it. All right, I don't get paid enough to do it. Also, you're not gonna nut on me to death. All right. All I simply ask you to do is to take one deep breath for me, so I can ask you in 5 minutes to take another one, and then we can all listen
Okay,
as you
you're done.
expire.
Next.
Okay, that's all I
You're
did.
done.
All
Next.
right. So if you have something
Next.
to say about the black community, then how about you provide some stats? You prove
Okay.
it. Prove what it is that
Okay.
you're saying.
The highest
All right, give us
rate
the
of
sources.
fatherlessness.
Ain't
Why?
wrong.
Wrong.
Ain't
What do you-
wrong. You
Oh,
can't be
since when?
fatherless. You can't be
Since when?
fatherless if you exist. Okay. So
Okay,
there's
oh,
that.
oh,
So
oh.
you're already wrong.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm already
Okay.
getting from you that you haven't met a lie from Charlie Kirk that you don't believe. That's what I'm getting from you.
I never
All
even
right?
watched
So
Charlie
you
Kirk.
can actually look up the CDC study. All right, I believe it's from 2015, I want to say. All right, where it actually talks about how involved black fathers actually are in their children's lives. So you could do that. All right, that goes that counters your
Then-
lie that you just told.
Then why do they commit more murders
than every other race combined.
That is a lie
Explain that to me.
also. That is a lie also.
Oh, so they don't commit
you can look
54%
at
of all
recent
murders.
you can look at recent data and you'll actually see that white men commit more homicides than black men do. So there's that. Okay, so
No,
come
no,
on.
no,
what,
no, no,
what,
honey.
what other lie do you
No,
have?
no,
Okay, so do
honey.
you want to talk about the
Blacks
fact? Do
commit
you want to talk about
over
the fact?
50%
Hey,
of
I have a
all
question.
murders.
I'm so sorry. That's not true. Like you
It's
don't even-
because of rap
where'd you
culture.
get that
What
from?
do you mean it's
Where'd you
not
get that
true?
from? Where'd you get
So
that
name
from?
me
I
one
got it, Matt.
dangerous Republican city.
Where'd you get that from, Spicoli?
1354.
We can literally look.
13% of the population.
we can
commit
look.
54% of
Look
all
at
the murders.
Billings, Montana, and look at the per capita murder rate in Billings, Montana.
Billings,
All right,
Montana.
look at Nome, Alaska, and
I've
look
never
at
even
the
heard
per capita
anybody-
rate of
never
murder
heard anybody
there.
mention
What are you
Billings,
talking about? Boom!
Montana.
I just named 2 Republican cities for you. I answered your question, and now shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Thank you.
Oh.
All right. With that being said, all right, you say that black people are committing 50% of the murders. That's what
Correct.
you said out your
According
mouth.
to the
Where are you
FBI
getting that from?
statistics.
Which chart are you getting that from?
FBI crime
Which
stats.
chart are you
Look
getting
it up.
that from?
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Which chart? I can't just pull up crime stats, you idiot.
Type it in. By race.
Which chart are you getting that from? Guys, we all know which chart it is. We know that it's table 43.
Use your Google. Pull it
We all
up.
know that it's table 43. We know that, right? Matt, you know that it's table 43, right?
So what
Nemo,
percentage
table
of murders are
43?
you telling me that
Oh,
blacks
Brett?
commit? What's your number?
Brett, is
I
it
gave
table
you my
43?
number. What's your number?
Table 43.
It's table 43. It's from
What's your number?
2019. Okay, so with that,
What's
hey
your number?
guys, does that represent convictions or does it represent arrest?
That would just be solely arrests. not
Okay, so
convictions.
are arrest and convictions the same thing, guys?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
It
all right.
doesn't
I
even
just wanted
count
to
the
make
ones
sure.
that got
I
away.
just wanted
Doesn't
to make
even
sure.
count the ones
I
that
just
got
wanted
away,
to.
though.
I wanted to make sure of that. Okay, arrest and convictions are not the
Matt,
same
you
thing.
fucking fascist.
Let's go to the next thing then. All right, tell me,
Such a little
Spicoli.
fascist.
All right, Spinelli.
You guys are
tell me.
fascists.
No one's
You
a
sh- you
fascist
killed
here. You're just
Charlie
a piece
Kirk.
of shit.
It's-
You're just a piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
With this guy.
All right. You're just a piece of shit that don't know anything. That's all there is to it. All right. So then let's go on to the next thing. What is the exoneration rate for black people? All right. Do you know what an exoneration is, Spinelli? Cat got your tongue?
That's a multi-syllable word. I'm sure he doesn't know it.
All right.
Sounds woke.
Racism fucking up your brain there?
That's like a Native American voting for the career establishment
Oh,
politicians.
you don't want to answer
You know
that
how fucking
question.
stupid that is?
Okay, I got you. You don't want to answer. You don't want to talk
Okay,
about
well,
the
I
black
didn't hear your
exoneration
question.
rate.
Go on.
Okay, so Spinelli, if you don't want to talk about the black exoneration rate, let's talk about the fact that your daughters and your sons can't sleep easy at night because people like you, white men, go into their bedrooms. Let's talk about that. All right? All right. You want to talk about 2778? You want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about how your demographic represents about 27% of the population and commit over 78% of the fucking child molestations in this country? Do you want to talk about that?
He can't talk about anything because he got a violation.
No.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to play skedaddle. Sorry,
Um,
Matt. My apologies.
Why? That was awesome. Also, I really have got nope, Spicoli, you got a violation. You are not coming back up. Also, this is the racial makeup of Boston, by the way. It's 44% white, and the rest is majority not white. Just FYI. I mean, for anyone who is curious, it's not 75% white. Just
They just say stuff.
I know. They just say random
You know
things.
what? Yeah. Like I'm gonna say 15 random things at once, and we're gonna see which one they pick up on. Ugh, hate it here. Hey Nemo. Hey Brett. Hey Matt.
What is up? What is up?
That was fun. Let's do it again. If you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box.
I gotta get to bed though.
All right.
But
Wait.
Much love, y'all.
Wait, hang on real quick. Before Brett goes, though, I want to remind everybody that this excellent shirt you can find on Brett's page. So you should go and support and get it because that's a fucking great shirt. And so you guys should go get it. Right, Brett?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, go get some sleep, man. We'll see you later.
Much love, y'all.
All right, bye-bye.
Good night, Matt. Not Matt. Good night, Matt. Good night, Brett.
Good night, Brett. All right, well, let's see. What we got? Oh, Spicoli. No, you can't come back up. You got violated by us repeatedly.
It's Spinelli.
Spinelli. DJ Spinelli?
Yep.
DJ Spinelli. Monk, I don't think you're connecting. You're not connecting, Monk. You're welcome to re-request. Jack, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I was just enjoying the conversation. So, but Spinelli left, so I was going to say something. But
we appreciate that, man. We appreciate it. We're just trying to look for Trump supporters right now, but we appreciate you, friend.
Oh, I'm not.
All right, all right. You have a good night, bro.
You too.
Take care. Thank you, guys. Guys, we're looking for Trump supporters. Definitely have time to have at least another conversation here. Let's have another conversation or two. Couple of quick and friendly reminders. If you're not already, please follow or subscribe, I should say, over on the Tube. On the Tube, we are on the Tube right now. In case you want to rare, so go on over. Please get those likes. If we can get those likes up over 300,000, that'd be great. We appreciate all of your support. You guys supporting us is great. Please make sure that you're following me on my main account, on my backup account. You're following Nemo. This is Nemo's main account, and then he's got a bunch of backup accounts. Hey, make sure you're following our friend Erica too. That was great. We like Erica. Erica does her own lives as well. And then in terms of support, you can do that a number of different ways. Obviously, by gifting here on the talk, both myself, but importantly, our panel, like our friend Nemo here, our friend Erica, and then there's other ways of support in our BIOs. You know what those are, the green and the blue app. If you're on the Tube, you can see those here on the screen, both for myself and for Nemo. Okay, cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Here we go. Haterade, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Yellow? Yellow.
Hello?
Yes, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
44 in Colorado.
Okay, would you like to talk about one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Yeah, the second thing you have there, both Obama, Clinton, and both Clintons congratulated Trump. So the previous heads of the Democratic Party all gave Trump props for what happened, but you don't?
Why would we?
What do you mean, why would you?
The ceasefire failed.
Okay, but they still
So
gave him...
why would we give him congrats for something that failed?
So is the question that Trump did nothing or that it failed? Because it's a very different point. Because three heads of the Democratic Party all gave Trump credit. And this topic in the background said that Trump did nothing. So did he do nothing or did
Yes,
it?
he did nothing, yes.
Well, then why did Hillary, Bill, and Obama all say good job?
Because they were premature.
No more than them?
Yeah, premature
Were they wrong in telling Trump that he did a good job for putting that together?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Did the ceasefire succeed?
Okay. You are conflating the difference between what happened after the fact.
Hey, by the way, Haterade, just real quick, just to point out something. For example, I in Obama's post, he didn't actually congratulate Trump.
What did he say?
He just said that he was happy about the peace deal, but he didn't congratulate Trump. In fact, people were upset with him because he didn't congratulate Trump. So it seemed pretty clear that he wasn't saying
He
that
was
Trump.
happy with the peace deal, but he didn't give credit.
Excuse me.
But
Hold on. Hold on. Time out. Just one quick second. Hey, Erica, are you happy? Are you happy that there was a brief pause in violence in Israel and Gaza?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, Nemo, are you happy that there was a brief peace in Israel and Gaza?
Yep.
Cool. Hey, me too. Awesome. Glad we all agree that we were happy that thing lasted for a couple of days. That doesn't mean that
It wasn't even a couple of days.
I know, it really wasn't even. But that doesn't mean that we say that Donald Trump was instrumental in doing anything.
But that's not your argument. Your argument is saying Trump didn't do anything.
It literally is our argument. I just said it's that Donald Trump wasn't instrumental. That's literally what I just said.
Your argument is Trump didn't do anything.
Yep.
But when the heads of the Democratic Party all give Trump
Except
credit
I literally
for what
just pointed out to you that Obama did. Except I literally just pointed out to you that Obama didn't do that. But you said that. But you used Obama as an example.
by himself.
Okay. Then you used Bill and Hillary. Then you used Bill and Hillary. But okay. Hold on, dude.
Did they not matter?
Dude, hey, hang on. Time out, bud.
For real?
Can you just chill for a second? You used Obama as your first example, and I just disproved you that he gave. I understand that. I just disproved one. Calm the fuck down.
You didn't disprove it. He didn't specifically mention Trump.
Exactly, which he didn't give Trump credit. Now, did he? Did he give Trump credit? Yes or no? 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 Did he give Trump? Did he give Trump credit? Yes or no?
5'1", right?
I'm
You're
really
maybe
not.
5'1", 5'2". You act like a
Yeah,
5-year-old.
but sure, whatever. You can
Yeah,
go.
you just wanna talk over
Okay, but I know that you're upset now that I've disproved your first thing. But did he give Trump credit? No,
You
great,
just
he
wanna-
didn't.
you
Okay.
have a good night,
Anyways,
you little midget. Okay?
Oh, look at
dude,
you running away
are
like
you?
a little bitch.
You're really upset that I disproved something. Why are you crashing out, bro? Oh, he just ran away. Oh, okay. Anyways,
Oh,
we
he ran
do.
faster than Josh Hawley. Poor little baby.
I got to play it. But he literally said, it. Go ahead.
No, just real quick. I just have to say that we love the TikTok shop so much. We do really love the TikTok shop. And by the way, if you guys haven't already, check out my showcase for this wonderful book, People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn, one of my all-time favorite books. I think I sold 2 last week. It's awesome. We love the TikTok shop, and you too can get this in the TikTok shop through my showcase on my page. It's totally awesome. And also, you don't have to get it through the TikTok shop. You can just go to a fucking used bookstore or go to your local library and get a copy of the book. It's totally fine. I don't fucking care. But I'm just saying, either way, okay, it is there if you want it. It's like $16. But okay, now that we've said that and we've gone past it. But man, he ran away fast. And also, I haven't fact checked the Bill and Hillary one, but why do I have a feeling that it's exactly the same thing? Or did they really congratulate Trump?
I don't think so.
Obama
So I
definitely
didn't
did.
see Bill's. I saw like pieces of what Hillary said, and
I'm looking for it right now.
I don't think that she actually, because she was, it was like an interview where she had said it, and I don't think that she explicitly says like,
okay,
that it was Trump.
Biden did say, I commend President Trump and his team for their work to get a renewed ceasefire deal over the finish line. And Clinton, Bill said President Trump and his administration, Qatar, and other regional actors deserve great credit for keeping everyone engaged until the agreement was reached. He got upset with himself, Matt, and was like projecting that onto you because he said Obama when he wanted to say Biden.
Oh, you think he wanted to say Biden?
He wanted to say Biden, but he ended up saying Obama, and Obama did not directly mention Kankles.
Maybe that's fine. Which is, I mean, whatever. I was just like, because I was like, why do I feel like Obama didn't? Spicoli, you can't come back up. You had a violation. I can't bring you back up. Go away.
See, Spicoli, that's what happens when you lean into the racism. Should have did it better. Then maybe you still be here.
Yeah. Sorry, Spicoli. Yeah, I think you're going away. Bye. It was for misinformation, but you're also just go away. Go away.
Spaghetti.
I have something important though to play for you guys. From our friend Erica, our other friend Erica.
Ooh, British Erica? She's awesome.
British Erica. How many of you guys know Democrats for Trump?
Oh my God. Is it the same thing that Santana did? Is it his Obama song?
I have to I have to play this for you guys. Okay. So this is from Erica. Oh yes. Oh no, if I had to see it, you all have to see it. Because I don't remember what my exact words to Erica were. Why would you subject me to this? I thought we were friends. Okay? Just FYI. Anyways, while we watch this very brief 2 minutes, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop on up. If you like this, request on up. How about that?
Cheers to those liberal tears. Cheers to those liberal tears. Living it up. Drinking some beer. Cheers to those liberal tears. Democrats or Trump? Oh yeah. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC.
In case you can't read Erica's comments, she's typing, I couldn't be more embarrassed for you.
Going to jail. Hell yeah, I'm for real. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama, you're going to jail. Punk motherfucker, I'm for real. Used to vote blue, now I vote red. Don't give a fuck, heard what I said. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Hell yeah, I'm for real. Democrats or Trump, used to vote blue, now vote red. What the fuck you gonna do? R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama, you will see. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama going to jail. 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 Barack Obama, you're going to jail. Motherfucker, yeah, for real. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama, you will see. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama, you will see. Barack Obama going to jail.
Matt.
What?
Matt, you two are a sucker for a good beat.
Going to jail.
I mean, it's not like the beat's not terrible.
Exactly.
That-
I'm a sucker for a good beat. Like, what are we doing?
But
beat go hard.
No, it's a decent beat. Also, Erica said the fact you thought this was a good idea is wild. That was the next comment. He just keeps saying that the rest of it, so I'll stop it. But
that was so bad.
That was so bad. Like, could we get someone? Could we please just get someone? Like.
Not crazy?
Like, yeah, I mean, like that could have gone. That could have been good. That could have been good. Like, if there was anyone with any actual talent rapping over that beat, it could have been good. Just saying. That was awful. That was awful. Someone said it's okay to take away his health care. Oh my God. Fantastic. That was amazing. Oh, Erica's here. Oh, hi, Erica. I'm sorry. I didn't see you, friend. I'm sorry. Other Erica's here. Hi, Erica.
Hi,
I'm only here for I'm only here for like 2 minutes, but all I wanted to say was I screen recorded that like yesterday morning. And the reason that I sent it to all of you was because if I had to suffer, we all have to suffer. Do you understand?
Barack Obama going to jail.
R.I.P. to the DNC.
Hey.
At what point, like, can he not hear how out, like, he's even out of tune with the most simple bass line ever created by a human.
I'm just over here. I'm just grooving. You see, you didn't even
This
see
is
it.
like a thing with MAGA. Like, for whatever reason, whenever red hats are on TikTok, after a while, they decide they're going to try to do a rap, and they suck every time. There's another one. I'll find it. It's from years ago, and it's just painful.
Still grooving, huh? He's still grooving. There you go.
I mean, it's just like I got
Barack Obama going to jail.
It's a brainworm for sure.
R.I.P. to the DNC.
And I mean, it's a brainworm in the RFK Jr. sense rather than anything else. I was just going to say though, after he did that, someone requested to come up and debate him, and he said, "I'm not really here for debates. I was just coming up to spit some bars."
No, he didn't. No way. Come on.
No, genuinely.
He did not say that.
He
That's
did.
not
He
just.
absolutely did. He was like, "That wasn't. I didn't go live to debate today. I went live to do my music."
Unfucking hinged.
Do my music.
Exactly.
Oh man, I hope I didn't get a copy. I hope I didn't get a copyright hit on the old tubes because of that one. Uh-oh.
I just like the idea of him sitting in his seat with like a huge piece of card with all these individual like little phrases and sentences written on it in the biggest Sharpie you can imagine. Because if you look at him, you can see him looking at something before he like comes out with a new line. It's freaking it's so funny. Anyway, I'm going. Love you all. Bye.
Bye, Erica. Bye.
I gotta hop down too.
All right, Fred. I'll see you, Neo. We'll see you tomorrow night, Fred. Bye, bud.
Night, man.
Good night. Good night,
Y'all
to our.
leaving me here with that?
What's that? What is that a problem, Eric?
What's happening?
Why you gotta be like that? Are you?
I don't know.
Are you?
They're only gonna
You don't like
see, like they're gonna.
you don't like Lebanese people? Why you gotta be like that?
Why would you ask me that?
Why you gotta be like that?
Why are you asking me that in public? What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
That was a private conversation.
I told you not to bring that up.
Talk about it. Some supporters get in the box.
I know, right? It's 800 people. It's like, where are the Trump supporters? Trump supporters getting here. Guys, we're here every Monday to Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I do Friday afternoons. Oftentimes with our other friend Erica. Nemo's here most weekday nights, and we are generally rocking and rolling. Our friend Erica does her own lives. If you guys aren't following Erica for some odd reason, I strongly recommend a follow over here for one of our awesome fellow creators. But I suspect that most of you are already following Erica. Just on the off chance that you're not, please do. And if you're not already, hop on over to the tube and please like and subscribe over there, as we are now dual streaming on both. So that's lots of fun. So please do. That'd be great. Loads of fun.
Do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things.
All the good things. It's great. But mainly, if you voted for Donald Trump, you could get in the box, and then we could talk. We could have a conversation about stuff. Oh, I'm freezing a little bit. Oh, that's not good.
I thought it was me, but it is you. Okay.
No, it's me. Sometimes if I've noticed if I've got too much processing going on, it gets a little dicey.
Makes sense.
But it's okay. I've kind of learned how to mitigate it now, so I've figured it out a little bit. Yeah. Everyone in the chat's like R.I.P. to the DNC. I mean,
yes,
that was the most fire. That was the most fire line probably in the whole thing. I think, yeah, R.I.P. to the DNC was the best one.
What did he say before going to hell? He said something going to hell.
I don't know. I don't want to play it again because I feel like we shouldn't subject anyone to that.
I know, right? Like,
No.
God, Jesus, do we really want to do this?
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Trump supporters, I'm not, Eloise, I'm not doing it again. No, thank you. I feel like we might have spoken it into existence.
Really? No way. Are you for real? No friggin' way.
Oh yeah.
Do it. Send the invite.
Well, I mean, you
Send
know,
the invite.
I
See
mean,
what happens.
I don't see the invite there. I mean, but we could just.
That's right. He has it.
I mean, we could just.
Zero tears. Democrats or Trump?
I mean, we can just play it again. Fine.
Oh yeah. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Hell yeah, I'm for real. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC.
Hey.
Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama, you're going to jail. Punk motherfucker, I'm for real. Used to vote blue, now I'm vote red. Don't give a fuck. Heard what I said. R.I.P. to the DNC. R.I.P. to the DNC. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail. Barack Obama going to jail.
You gotta go check on your doggos?
I can't. Is it performance art at this point? Like, is his whole thing, like, is it like a long play, like it's like an Andy Kaufman type thing, right? Like Andy, you know, like how Andy Kaufman, like it was like he did like the long, maybe that's what this is. Maybe we're not appreciating it. That's what it is.
Maybe it's a long improv, the extended improv. Go check on the doggo.
I know. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Wait 1 second. By the way, there were no invites to be had.
Okay. Oh yeah, he has his turned off because he is a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
But anywho, Trump supporters, go ahead and request up, or else I am going to continue to sing, all right, R.I.P. to the RNC. Or I'm going to say stuff like when Grindr is in town. No, I'm sorry. When the GOP is in town, Grindr is down. I should have took that evening nap. Is that a dog? Oh shit!
Is that
I
a
love
dog?
dogs.
This is
let me see the dog.
This is Obi.
I will turn into a white woman when it comes to dogs. Oh my god, a dog! Oh, hello, cutie pie. You're adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's his name?
This is Obi-Wan.
Hi, Obi.
Yeah,
Hi, Obi.
Obi. This is
So cute.
anyone who watches, they oftentimes get to see Obi near the end of the stream if they're lucky. Yeah.
Aw.
Sorry.
What an adorable little guy.
Sorry, I'm not really a cat person. No offense to cat people.
Same.
No, I don't dislike cats. I just want to be clear. I think cats are very lovely. It's just they're not for me personally in my house. That's all. That's all. Just want to
My
be clear.
kid has been on this whole thing, and I had to have a boundaries conversation with him today. But for like a week, he's like, "Mom, we should get a cat. We should get a cat." I'm like, "Bubby, mommy isn't a fan of cats. I don't really like cats. We should just get a cat. I think a cat would be very suitable." And that's how he talks. And I was like, "I don't want a cat. We can get a dog. We can get a dog."
I was like, go. I was like, if you want a cat, it could be one at your mom's house.
There you go.
Not here.
That's what I said. I said, ask your dad to get a cat.
There you
Like,
go.
ask your dad. Like,
Oh.
what am I supposed to do with a cat?
Yeah. But this is I'm good with Obi's good. I love he's a dachshund. I love dachshunds. So he's my
As an adorable dog.
yeah, he's a good dog.
It's so chunky.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's just so ugly. He's just a good dog.
He seems very, very chill.
He really is. He's 11.
Okay.
So he's, and
Oh.
he basically like for anyone is curious, he just lays next to me here most of the night and just relaxes. Yeah. He like Star Wars? He obviously likes Star Wars. Duh. But
Hey, Matt, want to know something?
what? Wait, say it. I know what you're gonna
It's-
say. I know what you're gonna
What do
say.
you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say?
I bet you're gonna say you've never seen Star Wars.
I've never seen Star Wars a day in my life.
That's fine. Yeah.
And have no intention to.
That's fine.
Fudge,
Yeah.
speaking of Star Wars, I have a costume I have to buy. Fudge sickles. It just made me think of Halloween. I got to buy the kid his Halloween costume.
You know what? My girlfriend's never seen Star Wars and doesn't care to, and I'm like, that's totally fine. Like I'm not one of those people. Like I'm not one of those like crazy people. I'm like, you have to like it and you have to watch it. I'm like, that's totally fine. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's cool. Like what you like or don't. I don't care. Whatever.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I like Star Trek. Star Trek is cool.
I love Star Trek also. I love. Well, what's your favorite Trek? What's your favorite?
The one I used to watch with my mom had Patrick Stewart as the captain.
Yeah.
So whatever that one is.
Next Generation. Yeah. See, that's my favorite too.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought so. Yeah, that's the one when I was a kid that I watched. So that's why.
Yeah, you and me both. That was the late 80s into the early 90s. That was my favorite also.
Well, I'm almost 60. Even the dog believes me. Guys, keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. Keep doing all other good things. And don't forget to check out the links in Matt's bio. Keep doing the good things, guys. All right, we want those Trump supporters to come over here.
No,
you know what I mean?
Obi doesn't believe you. He just looked at me like, "What the fuck?" He doesn't believe that you're that old. I don't.
You don't know my life.
I'm just saying.
You don't know my life.
I'm just saying. But yeah, that was by far my favorite Star Trek. I think it's the best Star Trek. Great cast, like amazing cast. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yep.
You know, great shit. Great.
I remember
great
Whoopi
cast.
Goldberg.
Yep. Guinan. Yeah. So yeah, no, I like Star Trek. Star Trek was way ahead of its time. Especially the original show was way ahead of its time. Way ahead
it
of its
was.
time. Yeah. So
Yeah, very culturally aware too. Like what all that was going on. So yep, most definitely.
a lot of people don't even understand how wild it was. Like forgetting the fact that they had like Nichelle Nichols and stuff on the bridge and stuff like that, but having like a Russian guy as the as an ensign on the like in the 60s, that was even crazier than having a black woman on the. They were like what?
Russian.
A Rusky? What?
Communism.
Commies. That's even crazier. Yeah. I don't know. Do we have any Trump supporters in here? I guess
Why does this always happen?
it's that
Are they
that time of
afraid of
night.
me?
You? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, have you? I mean,
They're like, oh darn it, I have to come up and I have to behave myself. I can't say get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
I mean, you really harshed Spicoli's buzz there. He was like, "Did you hear him at the end?" He's like, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm not. I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm
You're
done.
done.
You're done.
You're done. Like, you don't want to keep talking? Let's keep talking. Like, come on, you want to do this? Let's do it. I had a damn debate all day long. Like, let's do it. Hey,
That was
what we doing?
awesome. That was so great.
I don't want to talk about anything. You're not smart.
Oh no. Yeah. Can we take bets on who will be on the Down with the DNC remix? Oh God, I don't know.
Definitely Santana. Calling it. Calling it.
Tracy says, "Imagine that's your dating pool." Oof.
Oh God, that'd be so freaking awful. Could you? Oh no, I can't imagine.
Bro.
No, I don't want to.
Bro.
That's a nightmare.
Oh no.
That would
just
hurt.
Just no. No, thank you.
Ugh.
No, that's awful. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys.
Matt, you're frozen.
Oh.
Oh no, he has a different one. So the David guy, I think his name is, he does that like every night. And so Santana has a different one on his page. The rapping. But yeah, Matt, you're frozen.
I don't know why. Oh, you know what it is? I know what I need to do. I've learned this one.
Boom. Wait, is he coming back?
Hold on. Should be coming back. Is it coming back? There we are. No, kind of. Almost.
Mm-mm.
It's that.
It's like a game of freeze tag.
It is like a game of freeze tag. It's that. Man, I don't know why.
It's that DNC mobile.
It,
RIP to the DNC.
I wonder why it's even frozen in OBS. That's so weird. It's freezing in OBS. I wonder if something must be taking up some system memory, and I don't know what it is. But I don't know. It might be a sign. You guys can still hear me. I see I'm kind of in and out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do though. I think we should wrap up for the night because I'm usually done around 2 anyways, and I don't think we're gonna get any more ops. So yeah, sorry, it's been a little glitchy tonight. I'm still working out the bugs with OBS, guys. I apologize, but we're still getting there. No, Obi did not. Obi is like, let's go the fuck to bed. Have you ever met an old dog? Yeah. All right. So real quick, make sure that you've followed my main account. Make sure you're following our friend Erica. Really appreciate you guys. RIP to the DNC. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid somebody. So who are we gonna raid? We are going to raid. You know what? Let's do Carbon. We're gonna go. We're gonna do Carbon. Let's do Carbon because bye Erica, bye friend. Yeah, let's go hit Carbon because I bet that Manda is probably gonna be done soon-ish. So wait, Pickles raid. Oh my god. Guys, oh no, damn it, I was just wrapping up because I have no ops. Oh shoot. Also, I'm also my OBS is freezing up, so oh, I appreciate you guys coming in. Welcome, Pickles Raiders. That's lovely. Thank you guys.